What is up, guys? Welcome back to the 7th episode of the Nightcap. It's Gabby Cap here with Boston Nick.
What's up? Let's go.
Fat Fist. What other nicknames we got rolling over there?
There's way too many. Literally way too many.
Okay.
Rainbow Fist.
Well, what's
Rainbow
up, man?
Knuckles. What's going on, brother? How's your day?
Good. I always look forward to these, man. You know, it might seem like I'm a huge drinker, but I'm not. So, you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the day like I like to get on and have a drink with everyone and watch the sports, you know, kick the shit, talk some shit, have some fun. So I look forward to this, man. I look forward to this a lot.
I look forward to today starting, really yesterday when it was all baseball. We got NBA and NHL Playoffs tonight, baby. But yesterday for me, being a ball player as well, it was just brutal. You know, I can't.
Come on, man. Let's be honest. And that's a good topic. What up, James Little? Shout out, man. Glad you're up in here already. Man, let's be honest, okay?
Go ahead.
Like, I played baseball, right? Like, I baseball's been my life, but nobody wants it to be the only sport out there to cap, right?
Hell no.
Come on. We don't want it to be the only thing going. It's so fucking volatile, man. Like, I
started playing Russian roulette. Russian roulette. Don't play that. Roulette last night.
What the hell? Where did that go?
Blackjack. Play a little bit of poker. Watched some episodes of this show that I would never watch ever again. You know what I mean? I wasted time in my life.
And the way he just pops in. What? And he's gone?
It's the button.
Well, I was going to give him an introduction. What up, Ron? But if you want to go ahead, because you always do it so well, man. I love the way you introduce him.
Well, he goes by a few names as well. But I like motherfucking Mickey fucking Mac. What's up? How are you, brother?
What up,
I'm here.
Mac?
Fucking. It's not my fault, man. I don't know. I just hit in.
It's the button. It's the magic button. Hey,
there's no button. It's just you guys know how it is. You get the link. I go through Nick's link. I hit the thing in, and then I'm in. I don't know.
It loves you.
It wouldn't be the same if it didn't. So I love that it does.
Well, sometimes it works.
Hold on.
That's the weird thing, Nick.
Benches cleared just now. Sorry, not to interrupt you guys. We got Pittsburgh and the Cubs out. Benches just cleared. I didn't even see what happened. Anybody got that on?
It's the highlight of that game.
Yeah, I know. I need the Cubs to get 4 runs for me. Oh, somebody got thrown out at home and they cleared benches.
We got a question.
He didn't even do anything.
Can Cab strike out Nick? I know he thinks he can.
But you said you would get a hit off.
Out of how, you know, we get 10 at bats. I know that I'm going to
10 at bats then?
Yeah. I know you'll put me down.
You'll hit 100.
2 or 3 times. No, you'll put me down 2 or 3 times.
You're not going to get 2 or 3 hits off of me, bro. What the?
All right.
What are you smoking, man? Send me some of that.
We're talking about strikeouts here. I think I'll get you 2 or 3 times out of 10.
Strikeouts. I thought you were saying you're going to get 2 or 3 hits off me. I was like, come on, bro. You're not going to get 2 or 3 hits.
Pop up with some ground balls. You know what I mean? That wouldn't have been hits. But I think I'll get 2 hits.
If I'm being honest, man, like that would be a good over/under right there. Over 1.5 hits out of 10 at bats. I think that would be fun. But look, if I'm being honest,
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to set it low and bet on myself. Let's set that bad boy low at 1.5. What would the juice be?
Well, I don't know, bro. Here's the thing. If we really were doing this, I'd get my arm in shape before we did it. So
I'd be in the cages. You know that.
Okay. All right.
Let's go. JPZ, Billy Briz. What's up, guys? What are you on right now? Anybody on some stuff? Connor,
we got some big games coming up. C-Mac, I know you got action in all different fields. What do you got? What are you looking at tonight?
I have the. I'm going to take something live in this hockey game. I have the Blues, though, first period, plus 155. I'm going to take my shot early. If it doesn't work out and the Avs kick their ass, it is what it is. And then I'm on the under, 204 in Celtics.
Hey, so can I ask you something, both you guys? Like, I know this is 2 days now since the game, but we haven't been live since it. And I'm in Dallas, so of course I was rooting for the Stars. And I know that a lot of people aren't big fans of like the way the Stars play and everything. But can we talk about Ottinger for a second? Like, I don't like. I love hockey, but I'm just now getting to where I watch it more and more, especially because of what we do. And that's why I don't give out hockey picks, because I don't try and give out something that I don't feel like I can win. But holy shit, that was fun to watch. C-Mac, Nick, did you guys see
it was
that?
great.
Yes, it was. I mean,
That was phenomenal.
Well, and also, it was a little bit groundbreaking Sunday was both games, the blowouts. You know what I mean? What was it, 30 plus, both games? If you would have
you're
laddered
talking
The
about
basketball games?
the basketball games, and then just laddered them to that, right? And then parlayed it. Holy shit.
Okay, so he was now. So I just want to ask, like, because like I was saying, I haven't watched near as much hockey as everyone. Is that a common thing for a goalie to do what he was doing?
No, I mean,
Standing on his
that was
head.
it. I mean, he standing on his head, but it was second ever. He had 60 saves, Nick. I
know.
forget the dude had 70 or whatever, 73. That was the
And
And they
leader.
were
Yeah,
good shots too. It wasn't just like he was racking up like easy saves or anything, you know.
the guy
They had
was.
45 or 46 going into the third period. I remember. I was like, wow. Right, we're talking about the Edmonton game, correct?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So Jay Beasy just said
Edmonton.
Was it?
Talking
what-
Dallas.
he said the Flames were
Oh,
dunking on him.
Calgary.
That's what I'm saying. They were
Sorry.
they were taking some shots, man. They were like
The Flames, yes.
They were
yeah.
peppering the shit out of them, and the Stars didn't have many shots at all. They had that first 5 minutes of OT where they came out and they could have
Yes.
scored and won, and then they just went back to, and Calgary just went pressed on them and were just peppering them with Gaudreau, everyone.
So how much
Gold.
of an upset would it have been if the Stars won? Because it's clear they're not the better team, right? Ottinger's the only
mean-
reason that game was close, right? Like, I mean, again, I don't cap hockey the way that you guys
It's
do.
hockey,
To me,
though.
that seemed like
It's
the
weird. Hockey's hockey.
Yeah, the
Any
Flames
team
are a
can
little
win.
bit better team, but hockey's hockey. I mean, a
Kinda like
team
baseball
can
then.
have that many and lose. Like one of those Stars, those go in. That's just what
Mhm.
it's like. Baseball
It's
team
one of
gets
those with
10
baseball,
hits.
right?
The other, and they win 2-1, and you're like, it was a 2-run homer, and you're like, what the, the other team had guys on base every inning.
Yeah.
For
Or
me,
like,
it's
you have like the
next
Angels on a money line and they get up 3-0, and then Syndergaard comes out and doesn't get fucking
That guy, he's
That
no
mu-
longer Thor.
whole Tampa Bay
For
Lightning.
me, bitch
Dude,
paid.
I know. So what are the Pirates doing? Is that
Tampa Bay just scored, by the way, guys.
oh my god? So I have the over in this team total on the Cubs.
Nice.
Did
I
you
got
see
the over
that?
4.5.
Nice.
Okay, so you have the
Same
over
time.
4.5. So I have the team total over 3.5 for the Cubs. Oh man, it looks like it's raining.
No, I got goals. You were talking to hockey.
Oh,
Hockey.
my
Lightning
bad.
just scored. Just put one in the back of the net.
Okay, so guy on first, no outs, and the third baseman and the shortstop for the Pirates just miscommunicated on an infield pop up, and nobody caught it.
That's
It just fell to the ground right in the dirt, like right in the middle of the infield.
That's
Let's
embarrassing.
go. Now one swing. I need one big swing here.
Shout
too
out to
hot.
the chat
Right
real quick,
Yeah.
guys. Lance,
What's next?
James Little, Ick Schnizzle, Jay Peasy, Ron Lofton, Willie Beeman, Brisbane, Okie up in here, Nasty Nate. Shout out to all our guys. Justin, get it, hit the like button. You know the deal. Shout out to everyone up in the chat for joining us. Appreciate it.
Okay, your juice is going to be like minus $1 million on this, but what do you guys think Nate's going to be on for this next playoff series?
Huh. Think the Celtics?
I don't know, man. I
Ooh,
heard
you got
something
somebody
about
in
it.
the
Maybe. Okay. Oh, awesome. So we're really excited.
There we go.
There you go. That's the kind of introduction she needs. We're about to bring on a really special guest, guys. I haven't, been around this industry long, but she's one person that right when I kind of started getting into it, she was fun to watch. So I'm really excited for her to be on with us. It's Joe Madden.
What's
Hey,
up,
guys.
Joe?
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
Hi, excited to be here. I saw drinks being passed around over there. Where's mine?
A little
Yo,
bit.
so-
Little bit.
Have you
I
ever
was
poured
actually
one
gonna
yet?
message you that. What?
I
What did you
haven't.
say?
No? All right.
Yeah. No. How do you? This
What do you drink,
cheers,
Joe?
guys.
You
I
got to
an
get
empty
you a glass of wine.
Bad luck cheersing with that. So
There we go. That works. How are you?
So how's
tonight?
it going today, Joe? How's everything in your world?
Yeah, everything's going great. Been a busy day. I'm excited. I think we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning and Florida Panthers tied up right now. This is a fantastic game. Excited for the next game to get started too with the Blues and the Avs.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
as with the layoff.
You say busy day. What can you go ahead and tell everybody what you've been doing today? Because I think it's awesome. I've tuned in a couple times.
Yeah, I had tons of shows today. I kicked off with Chelsea Messenger. Oh, the day just kept going. I had 5 different shows on the board today. Dexter Henry came on, Cam Rogers came on, Matt Perot came on, and Chelsea Messenger. And then I had Puck It with Joe. So nonstop day. Got to guest on Book It with Trent as well. So it's been fun. And now I'm here.
Let's go.
Wow.
What do you want? You want the hockey tonight?
I'm on hockey tonight. So I was writing the over between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. Not looking good. Tied up a 1-1 apiece with 1 minute left in the second here. So going to be sweating this one. I expected these two teams to come out shooting more on goal. I don't know if you guys watched the first period. It was astounding to watch because it was so high-paced, fast-paced game. It looked like there was more shots on goal, but there really wasn't at the end of the day. So we're just not connecting there. But these offenses are coming out strong. Defenses are playing phenomenal. So it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, I think I ended up loosening up in game 2 or 3. I was going to take the over 1.5 goals first period. Thank God I didn't. I did watch your Puckett. Are you on the tie full game here?
Yeah, I'm on it to go, to overtime. I was thinking it would be 3-3, 4-3 game here, but I did sprinkle on that plus 340 to go to OT. So hoping that one hits for sure.
I hope that hits while you're on here with us. That'll be exciting. Feel free
That
to
would be absolutely fantastic.
Feel free to yell and cheer. I don't know if you've tuned in, but we'll keep it a little calm. But yeah, this gets a little crazy for a show, I guess you can say. This is a little different than.
I love it because I am a screamer at my TV. When it's summertime, nice up here in YYC, my TV is on the deck, and that's where I'm watching the game. So my neighbors know exactly what's happening in a game, even if they don't want to.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
I heard somebody else say, I've got a small dog, and I'll yell sometimes too, and that dog will just it gets lost, it hides, and I've never even hit the dog once. I don't even spank it if it pees on the floor, but it sure acts like I beat it whenever I'm watching a game.
Oh,
he knows when you're losing a bet and winning a bet, basically, huh?
yeah, it's a happy dog when I win. Like right now, if that ball gets fair and I can change to something we're all on, is it fair?
What up, dude?
Let's go. Okay, so I'm not gonna yell right now, but I just cashed the team total over on the Cubs. That makes me happy.
Oh hell yeah! What else are you guys sweating out right now?
Anybody want to go first?
Nothing yet. I actually have not made a bet yet tonight. I have not made a bet.
What, Nikki?
I know, isn't that weird?
That's what.
Wait. I'm gonna take that back. I just took Avalanche -0.5 plus 105. Could be a bad decision with a little bit of too much of a layoff they've had. What is it, like 10 days or so? Almost 10 days, close to that.
Yeah,
7 to 10 days.
8 days. I'm trying to capitalize on it. I gotta take the Blues here first period.
I know. Yeah, I heard Ian was on the Blues first period. I'm going contra here with the -0.5 plus 105. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret that bet though. I think I'm trying to reverse jinx myself right now, but that's the only thing I've moved on as of yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm happy to cash that run.
That's a lie.
Angels really killed me yesterday. Noah, man.
No, that's a lie. Man. I did take the Heat first period and first quarter and half going against my Celtics here. Forgot about that.
I'm trying to go back up, Joe. You got some love from the chat when you hopped up in here. When I came on your show with you the other day, I saw somebody in there and I was about to talk to him and I was like, oh, shoot, I don't know if you because, some people don't. Oh, yeah,
always talk to the chat. I love it.
Okay, awesome. Because we're very interactive with our chat, so you'll probably see some of these guys up in there in your chat now that came out the other day.
Nice.
Oh, it's $10, man, and he asked for a shoey for Joe. Joe, you're about to be introduced into. You're about to take.
Give me about 10 minutes. I'll put a shoey down. Jesus, it's gonna be a long night. Looks like. Fuck.
What the heck's a shoey? I need to know.
There we go.
I'm sorry that right now. I don't have to get a shoe to drink out of, right? Because I like my heels. Oh,
can
you
probably-
gotta do it.
Nick,
Yeah,
can
I
you
gotta
not
do it.
take the
10
shoe
minutes,
to
though.
the
Give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Just, let me put one beverage down. Let me put one beverage down, and I will do a shoe in 10 minutes. So at 9:40 or 8:48 or 8:58, Jesus, 8:58, shoe.
Really?
I have a feeling you might do a couple more with Tanya in here too.
Oh, whoa! I haven't seen Tanya in a while. What up, Tanya Gordon?
Shout out
Hey.
to Tanya.
I was about to say, I'm trying to get to it because we have some good comments. I'm trying to see who it was. When you came in here, JPZ said what did he say here? Can anybody find it? There's been a lot in the chat. Sorry, I'm scrolling down it. He said JPZ was happy to see you in here. I know that. I just don't see
That's
where
awesome.
it is. Yeah.
I like JPC. I've seen him around the block for sure.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. He said, Joe, you're hanging with the cool kids now. And then somebody else said, happy to finally see a pretty face up in here. I guess they're kind of looking at us all the time.
Come on, look at this thing.
I think you three look excellent tonight.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Smile.
It's the best compliment we ever got, guys. I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
Number
Oh yeah.
one.
For me, at least.
It is. It is. Hey, wait. That hurts my feelings, C-Mac. I was very
Well,
complimentary
have you
of
heard better? I don't think so.
No, I was just saying, I was
Probably
very
not.
complimentary
He's
of
my
you the
friend.
first time I hosted with you, and you came in with me. You told me to stop being so complimentary
get
if I
compliments.
do
I'm just
recall.
Oh yeah, that was different though.
I'm
I get
joking. Man.
digs.
I'm just joking.
I don't get compliments. Schniz.
7-0
keyword.
Celtics, real quick. Celtics jumping out early. 7-0.
Wow. 10-0. Are you serious?
Wait, 10-0 who?
Celtics.
Okay,
Oh, fuck
so
my first quarter bet. Jesus,
think
why is that gorgeous? My team.
there's one right there. I think, but it is a first quarter bet, so that's different. I was about to say, like, let's go ahead and talk about like the people, especially with college basketball. Maybe like they get some picks from you or something, whether it's a friend, and then the team goes down like 8-0 to start or 10-0, and there's like, oh, we lost. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Man.
Basketball's a long game of runs. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
maybe.
can't count your winner in basketball to that last 5 seconds, if that, right? That last
Yeah.
5 seconds even can be an upset.
Exactly. Or on the flip side of that, since you said that, that makes me think the people that message you like, oh yeah, we got this when your team's up like 12-2, it's like,
Jinx.
please shut up and stop messaging me. Like,
Definitely.
Absolutely. It just ruins it. It really does.
so we were talking about plays and we got sidetracked like we do 90% of the time. But C-Mac, what do you got else going tonight? Did you say already?
Yeah, I have the Blues first period 155. I have the under Celtics, Heat under 204, and I took over 4.5 in Lightning Panthers. Real quick, Joe, I wanted to ask you, what do you have in the second hockey game? Do you think there's more goals? Do you think this second game gets over?
Yeah, so I was leaning to the over 6.5 in this one as well, with 6 of the last 6 meetings going to that over. I
Yeah.
was also taking the St. Louis Blues on the puck line at +1.5 at -130 with a sprinkle on the money line. Then a couple of props I really like here. Nathan McKinnon, shots on goal, over 4.5. It's hit in 5 of his last 5 games, and it's only -125. And then Ryan O'Reilly for the St. Louis Blues, over 0.5 points in this one, -125 as well. Has hit in 4 of the last 5.
I like O'Reilly. Get it done.
Yeah.
How can you not like
I
that
think
guy?
he's underrated. I really do. I
Me
don't
too.
think he gets enough credit.
What's McKinnon to put one in the back of the net? Is it minus? Is it plus odds at all?
Plus odds, I'm sure, for O'Reilly to get a one tonight.
McKinnon.
I was just
McKinnon.
thinking. I think I might tell you on one of those. Possibly. I like to have live bets while we're in the show, but we're gonna look for some too. I do a lot of baseball, but right now hockey and NBA is where it's really at. We've had a lot of long discussions about value in live lines, especially with basketball. You know how we're talking about those runs, and you have one of those teams that falls down 10-0 or 12-2 or whatever it might be, or in the game, 36-26 or something like that, and that team was a heavy favorite, and you're now all of a sudden getting a -2 or something like that, or a -2.5 instead of that -6. Like, there really is a lot of value in that. Same thing with the total. If you look at games at halftime, I'm not saying by any means to blindly bet them, but the bookmakers know what they're doing. And if you have something that's straying far away from what they said, there's a high probability that it's going to come back into that realm. And like I said, it's not something you want to do blindly, but if you pay attention for it, I think there's a there is a lot of value in live betting.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I love live betting and halftime betting because if you're confident in a team for the full game, if you bet them or haven't bet them and they get down in that first half, especially in football, we see that they get down, they're going to come back, right? And then get it there, hit it there, take them in the second half. It's really a phenomenal way to make money.
Last year, that happened a lot too. The team that was trailing or losing first half ends up winning the second half.
Yeah. And then when you look at the huge favorites in hockey as well, if they get down in that first period, you go and live bet them, you're going to get almost plus money, right? You're going to get so close to that 100 mark, right? Because they're down 1-0 and everyone overreacts and thinks the underdog's going to win it.
That's what I wanted to do tonight real quick. I thought if the Lightning jumped, I'd jump on the Panthers because I just thought it was just a little too much juice.
Way too much juice. Way too much juice in the playoffs here.
I agree. Totally agree.
Especially with Lightning owning the Panthers in reality, right? When it comes to the playoffs.
Justin, I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. It's not as good as I would like it to be. This last week and a half or so it's been rough, man. It's positive, but it's not as high as it was. Let me pull it up.
It's been a while. James asked, "What up, dude? PZ, you betting boxing?" That's right. We just had a boxing video go with Preston and Danny Betts. Make sure you guys hit it. I think the Big Show will put the link in there in a little bit. Make sure to watch it. What up, Tone? Schniz, he just took the Heat plus 3.5 live first quarter. 14-6 right now. Come on.
70 and 60, 70, 64 and 5. Not as high as I would like it right now, but we're 100% transparent. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Nasty Nate, I don't know what I did going against Celtics. What's wrong with me? Nate's a Celtic Boston. Well, not from Boston, but he's from Rhode Island. Close enough. Big Celtic fan, both of us. And I want to get
trifecta today too.
What do you want?
Celtics trifecta.
Fuck, I fucked up. Shit.
I can tell you who's not on. So, Big Show, you said you're on the trifecta, right?
Yep, Boston.
I'm on the ladder trifecta. I'm on the biggest plus money you can get on the half quarters or the half, first quarter, and the full game spread. I'm getting like plus 30 on everything.
Ron Lofton said he's on Lux over half bases at minus 130. That's not bad. Yeah, I got you, Justin. Always transparent, man. My record in college basketball and college football this year was lovely. I hit like 61% in college football and 58% in college basketball. So I'm not happy with where I'm at in baseball right now, but gambling's kind of like basketball. It's a game of runs, man. I stay positive, keep good vibes. I know it's going to trend upward, especially if it's been down for a week or so. I know how this goes.
Was that pun intended? Game of runs, baseball. Game of runs. You get it? No? Okay.
Wow,
what?
Mickey.
Joe, there, I guess.
Hey,
we're waiting for the shoey, my guy. Yeah. I think it's been that.
Oh, nope, we got 2 minutes. There it is. You guys got the ball back there.
You're not crazy for ordering pizza at 3 a.m. No, that's perfect time to order pizza. Are you kidding me? You got to stay up and watch the games and hang out with us, Justin. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. What up, Dan Kelly? Nate got you. Nate said your dad joke bombed.
I'm turning 38, but I have no kids.
I got it.
Yeah, see? Game of runs. They made a base. Come on. Get it. It was an easy one.
He's like, sometimes you get in a pickle.
Yeah, come on.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Oh, fuck.
So Joe, I was going to ask you, and I don't mean to put you like on blast with it, but how long have you been doing your show? And because you've been doing like awesome stuff. You've had some great guests. I know it was a lot of fun hopping on with you the other day. How long has this been going? Are you just starting it or?
No, so I used to have my show back before last fall. I just got totally swamped with everything I was doing. So took a break from it, bringing it back now. So I've made some really incredible friends in this industry. I cannot believe how kind people are, how wonderful they are. And just reaching out to everyone again saying, hey, I've got it back started. So my schedule is so packed full this week. I'm actually having to turn people away into 2 weeks ahead of time now.
Wow.
So it's just been going crazy. But I love what I'm doing. I love having my show and interacting with everyone. I think a lot of people forget that we're not in competition with each other. We're in competitions with the books, right? And so I don't like this capper. I don't like this capper. Why? We're all doing the same thing. We're all competing, not against each other, against the books. So,
well said. Totally
yeah,
agree.
it's very well said. It's funny you say that because when I first started this night show, like right before we, came over here with Nikki and Pub Sports Radio, which I love. It's awesome. That was one of the things I was talking about is getting into this industry. You find some of the people like aren't so much about that as you think that they are. And I definitely would never name names. Nobody will ever know who I'm talking about because it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that some people really don't give those vibes out. They're more about like me, and all that. And that's not what it's about. Like we have such a stronger chance of beating the books when we bring together more people and when we share knowledge and when we're open to knowing that we're not the best. Nobody's the best. Okay. There's always like room to grow and there's always room to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Egos. That's what egos get in the way. You know what I mean? If you have an ego, it's should be a team effort no matter what. Right.
Right.
Yeah, more.
Yeah. What up, Jimmy Gomez? We got an awesome group out here in the chat. Some of you guys, make sure you check out Joe. Follow her if you don't already. Check out her show. She's doing awesome stuff during the day. Speaking of during the day, man, did anybody get to check out some of the Pub Sports Radio stuff today? I was talking with Nick about that, man. We're starting to get some really good stuff like throughout the day. Not that we haven't always had it. Just saying we got some great content getting pushed out right now.
Oh yeah. Make sure you hit the notification bell, guys. Hit that notification bell all day long. We have different stuff going on, from Jimmy to MMA guys to boxing, NHL, everything. So make sure you have that notification bell. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Real quick, let's bring on our next guest, though. He goes by the name of Marley Betts.
The best motherfucking capper. No, I'm just playing.
What up, Marley?
You guys talking. What's going on, guys?
How are you, man?
Connor Mack.
Big Ragoo.
Marley, what up, my guy? How you doing?
What's going down? How's everybody doing? Hello, Miss Joe. How you doing?
What up?
Hi.
Or is it Miss Madden? Miss Joe? Joe
Either.
Madden?
I'll take
J-O?
either. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
She's like, it's Miss Joe Madden to you.
I'm going to put this down now, guys.
I'll take anything. That's for sure.
Shoey
There he
time.
goes. You gonna do it?
Yep.
Already?
Joe, I apologize, but, this is, the used shoe. It's not new. Trust me when I tell you that. Actually, a couple of guys out of this in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
That shoe walk Vegas. Wow.
Yeah.
He wears these, by the way.
That shoe he took in Vegas was a year ago.
Yep.
It's lingering.
And then I did also 2 months prior with Brady in South Beach. So I missed that.
There you go. Let's go. It's for the Pub Sports Radio. Put it down, Nick.
Oh, God. That last part.
Oh, God.
God, that's terrible. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
what does that taste like over there?
That's what I said. It's like socks,
Like
sweat,
feet.
dirt.
Dirty feet.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Jay Peasy, what's up?
That's what I gotta say.
Nasty
Yep.
Nate, what's up? My
You're not so
God.
happy about getting to see that now, are you?
I think it's absolutely hilarious. You won't shock me. I grew up in Australia, got an Australian family, so.
Oh,
There we go.
okay,
Cool.
cool.
All
I
right,
didn't know if
well,
that's
awesome.
something I can share or
You
not.
reach out to him for me. Me and Ty Tubasa have
Yeah.
beef. He thinks he's the Shoey King. He is not. I am. I am the Shoey King. Ty Tubasa, if you're listening, you might be. You never know. You might see this. I still challenge you to that Shoey contest on Pub Sports Radio.
How do you have a shoey contest?
Oh, we
I
bring
was
them on,
I was going to say the same thing. How do you
put us both on the screen, and see who can do more Shoeys. Pretty freaking simple.
I might win that
I
competition.
don't know,
if
Nick.
we
You're
win.
heartburn.
Oh, Joe.
you're a
Hey,
shoey
Joe
girl?
and Nick. There we go.
Yo, you a Shoey girl?
I definitely could do it. I don't know if I'd want to wreck a pair of my heels, though.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that would have to be like perfect pouring. You know what I mean? Just that would be hard. That'd be hard. Oof.
Big
Yeah.
Goose said,
Ty Tubasa.
the beer kills the smell, and Moose Money said the antibodies in your body must be like a Spartan warrior.
I mean, honestly, I've gotten the C twice or 3 times, one of the two, and 3 days later it's gone. I think it's the
He's
Miller
like,
Lite
you want the vaccine to
combined
life?
with the shoeies.
Drink your
Shout out to
feet.
Miller Lite.
Yeah, you're gonna get the Miller Lite sponsor one day.
Oh yeah.
All right, who's got what games on? What do we got on score updates? I can pull them up. if we need. I've got
2015 Boston. Missed free throw just now.
How much time left?
3:53.
Okay.
Still have time for the Heat to cover this first quarter spread, but I doubt it. Boston looks pretty hot. Yeah.
I'm actually on
Heat.
first quarter, first half.
Celtics or Heat?
Heat.
Yeah, me too.
Heat.
I know
I was
Nasty
actually
Nate's-
on it yesterday before the Smart and Horford even got announced. Oh,
That's
You
the
were on it
reason why I
yesterday?
went this way, is because of that. Man.
I need to put one of these playoff games on. I'm not gonna lie. I've got the Rockies and Giants game on now. I know, like everyone's
That's
like,
what you got on right now?
Come on.
Yeah, I think he
Hey,
actually.
but you got money on it? No,
Hey,
no.
Joe,
yeah,
come
hey.
on.
I
Tell
do,
him.
I do,
Baseball?
yes, I do.
Baseball? Talking about baseball?
Look. I love hockey and I love the NBA, but when I do this, I'm trying to win, and I know that the main things that I'm good at are college football, college basketball, and baseball. So I focus on those, and I still pay attention to everything else. I still love everything else, but I got to watch my money. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
go. It's a
Wherever
2-point
your
game,
money's
guys.
sitting right now.
21-19.
Can I
Sorry.
have 2 seconds, you guys? I forgot my dog's outside and I can hear them barking.
Anytime you need to go,
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
drink,
I'll
do
be
whatever
back
you need
in
to
2
do.
seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
So Marley, I know you probably just said this, but sometimes I don't hear the best. What do you have? You have the Heat, you said?
Tie game, 21-21. Sorry.
Let's go, Nikki. God damn it. I got the Heat.
C-Mac said that's what you have on.
Nah. Get jiggy with it. Nah. Let's go.
But hey, if you got money on it, brother, I hate
And I got-
however you get that hustle.
Bro, I got
Hey, like I
stupid
told
money
you,
on it.
every
Too.
play
I got
give
the
out,
fucking
I have
Rocky.
money on it.
Rockies did me dirty last night. I don't even want to talk about last night.
Bro, I don't want to talk about the past 2 weeks of this shit for me. It's been like, come on, like you get a 3-0 lead with Syndergaard. I expected him to give up some runs, but like fucking 2 outs, like, dude. Man, let me tell you something from a pitcher.
He needs to
From a
cut that
pitcher.
sorry ass mullet. I'm sick of that fucking
That
mullet.
sorry ass
After
mullet.
that
Everybody
night,
in the
he
chat,
needs to cut it off.
retweet.
What he
Okay,
needs to
everybody
do,
retweet.
and I know he knows how to do it because he's a professional baseball player, is get a slide step, man. He can't hold runners on. And when I was watching that yesterday, it made me sick to see it. Like, I like
Yeah,
almost
he's
want to
never
stand
had
up, but I know nobody, and I don't know what the view will be like, so I want to do that. But I want to stand up and show it. Like, you know what a slide step is, right? Like, I'm sure you do, right? C-Mac.
As a-
Yeah, I do.
Somebody on the mound, you talking about?
Okay, yeah. So for anybody
He
who
has
doesn't
zero
know,
side step.
yeah, like
you ever
a
seen
slide
Kenley Jansen? The worst ever.
Yeah. Okay. So
nasty.
Syndergaard, like that,
Never.
that first guy got on last night and stole second like
Love
so
it.
easily, and you could
Love
tell
it.
he was like about to steal third. And I knew it like right away watching him. I was like, man, he's paying so much attention to this base runner. Like, I wish he would just pitch and like get out of it because his stuff honestly wasn't that bad. But as soon as that guy started messing with him on the base paths, and it was game over, dude. It was game over. He's so bad at managing runners. So
Hey, Cap,
bad.
as a pitcher, does that bother you? Like, when do you see that? Like the runner at first, like sliding off?
So, man, what I would like to do is I would act very lethargic, and everybody does their own thing. But people pick up on it over time. But I might do what like Syndergaard was doing, and then I'd use my quick pick or something like that, or act like I don't like have any speed, and then show it. But he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing any of that. He wasn't switching from a slide step to like a high kick. He wasn't doing anything. I don't know what to say. He looked like a lost child trying to keep runners on the bases, and it was very
Like a little
frustrating
baby?
because I didn't know that about him.
By the way, third period just started 1-1, 18-18 left in the third period. We're taking plus 138 on the Panthers in regulation.
Man, I just literally pulled up the Panthers game on my phone to look at the lines. I'm on the Panthers full game.
So
just one.
That's funny. Like Rodney just said, baseball's so frustrating to bet right now, and everyone better get used to it because the drought is coming.
Joe, you're knock on wood. I don't want to say this out loud, but your bet. I'm not gonna say the bet out loud.
Don't do it, Nikki. We just talked bad about these people.
Out loud.
Which one are we talking right now?
I don't want to. I can't say it. If I say it, it's not gonna happen. I promise you that.
My Lightning and Panthers to go to OT bet.
Oh, she said I didn't. Yep, that one.
It's gonna go to OT. It is. I've said it a million times today. I'm not worried about it right now.
I'm rooting for you. Go ahead.
Get into existence.
I think we're gonna get a couple more by each of these guys right now. We're seeing the shots coming in on net furiously. So I believe it. They're getting scrappy.
Panthers are pushing right now.
This question has been answered before. I was late, so I'm sorry. But Joe, what do you cap? What do you specialize in, or what's your sport? I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, I pretty much cover everything. I don't absolutely love baseball. I follow select teams in baseball. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Follow 3, 4, 5 teams in baseball. Really follow them. I don't love, capping the Dodgers. We look at the Dodgers. They're always such huge favorites. I look for the value in the Pittsburgh Pirates in situations, right? Where they're going to come in, they're going to be able to get over some runs and that kind of thing. But basketball, hockey, football, love it all.
Okay. All right, cool.
On that, what you just said, because I have a Cubs total against the Pirates today. Like, one thing, shout out to Nutflush. He's not in the chat right now, and I know that's a crazy name. And shout out to Mama Nutflush. Both of them are awesome.
I'm going to take him up on that.
Could have used Mike.
Vegas.
Oh. No, I can't use Mike. Not now that I know his wife is Mama Nutflush. It's Nutflush and Mama Nutflush. That's what it's got to be. But I'm gonna take him up on that pool offer too. That being said,
the misses are gonna go. It's gonna be
charge. Let's go.
He's got me looking at the team totals in baseball a lot more, and I think I've been finding some value in those of late. Let's go. Rockies just scored. I'm on the Rockies.
Charge on the Celtics. 129 left. Tied up, by the way, guys. 23-23. I believe.
Look at those numbers. 2 minutes and 22 seconds and 21-21.
I know.
That is
a crazy number.
On the show today, on my show today. Razor was in the show. I saw it and I wanted to jump, but I was so scared. Like, I don't know. And
Mikey G, you got any home run props today? He said he loves first 5 and home run props. Make sure you guys in the chat drop your bets in there. We haven't started it yet, but I'm going to start a board. I'll do it. I mean, I have a board in the other room. I guess I could kind of start it today. I want to start keeping a board of bets that you guys put in that haven't started yet, because we have a lot of people.
Like 2 weeks ago when I went like 2-1 or 3-1 on the show.
Man, I've been keeping them, just not on a board.
1.5.
That's all. Just not on a board. I've been keeping them though. I got everybody's bets. Just so you guys know, I keep up with them. I'll never put you on blast if you miss, but if you score with us, we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, I don't care about missing.
Celtics up 25-23, 6 seconds left. So the 1.5 is done.
Seconds? I had money. I had
2 seconds. Gets a shot up. Brick. 25-23. 6 seconds left now. Puts a 3 up. Brick. 25-23. End of the first quarter. Celtics.
Fucking shit.
I warned you guys, man. I can talk baseball too much, but Moose Money just said Padres are up 3-0. That's my team right now. I love me some Padres. Joe, if they're not one of the teams you follow,
I like the Padres. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, anyone following the Jays and the Mariners game today? Toronto's actually up. My Jays have been losing season. Nice.
So I'm not following it because the Jays have killed me so many times that I can't mess with them right now. They're like my Brewers. They're like the Brewers. I can't bet the Brewers. I was drafted by the Brewers. I'm not a fan, but I'm Kurt. If I bet them or against them, they lose no matter how I bet them.
2-1 Lightning.
2-1. Wow. I'm going to move on the Panthers reg. Holy shit.
Panthers tie it. I get that over 4.5.
That is very true.
Panthers will tie it.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, 15 minutes left. There's no way. At home, they won't.
What did you catch, Nate?
First quarter Celtics. You get the trifecta going, Celtics. Nate, did you see the first quarter clock, though? They had it they put it down to 10 seconds or 13 seconds 2 different times, and then went back up to 30 seconds. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Nate doesn't count. He's biased toward the Celtics.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I do have a Heat poster up. I live about 30 minutes from Miami, 40 minutes from Miami, but the diehard Celtics. God damn.
I'm still on first half right now.
There you go. Big Show cashed it. Celtics -2, +160. He went the opposite way. He didn't take the +2. He went -2, +160.
Oh, nice, Big Show. Nice.
So let's curve this back to the games that haven't started yet. Does anybody have any action, or is anybody looking at anything coming up that hasn't started yet?
No, but let's do something. I got something in the account to spare.
That's not how we do it. We got to find something we like. Let's.
I don't
want
something different than you guys are on.
No, definitely find something we like.
I mean, I took a shot at Avs first period plus 105 minus a half.
Full disclosure, though, I have not focused on baseball as of yet, because I'm sure we're about to make a baseball play, so I'm leaning on you guys. I know, based off what I hear on the radio, because I listen to sports radio while I'm at work. But as far as breaking down any games, I have yet to break down baseball. So I'm all basketball and
Oh, we have a WNBA bet. If you want to take that more, we got Aces minus -1.5. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. You kept me. What do you want tonight then? WNBA?
No. I don't cap WNBA. I just whatever Tease sends me, I just
What is Tease on?
blindly bet it. I follow Parlay Tease. If you guys want to get some great WNBA action, follow Parlay Tease. He is the fucking man. Like, I really just blindly. So to answer my own question that I asked Joe earlier, like the sports that I truly cap is basketball, NBA and college basketball, football and college. NFLs are like my two passions. Baseball, I cap it after basketball, and like Joe said, I kind of focus on certain teams. I don't cap the entire sport. It's just way too many games and way too many numbers and just way too much for me personally. And so like football and basketball are like my two major things that I completely like lock in on. Oh, and boxing when there's a
that's right, yeah.
Fight that I like on. I'm a huge fight fan. In UFC, I just go to Boston Nick and the guys and blindly follow whatever they do, unless it's like a that I know about.
We all do.
I mean, I personally don't think there's nothing wrong with leaning on like good cappers, like cappers that I personally respect, like Nikki and the rest of the.
That's the point.
You know, I feel like that's what we're all here for. That's why we all communicate. That's why we all do each other shows. We're all trying to make each other money. So, I've got the smartest strategy to blindly follow people, but
But I mean, you track them for a while, whatnot, and sometimes when you listen to them, you can get your own take off of it and stuff like that. I don't do that for MMA anymore because it messes up my betting, believe it or not. But everything else, like NHL, is definitely my second best sport. And like Connor, I'll definitely tell him if I have a look and he's like, I ain't betting my luck. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Absolutely.
Justin said he's on the Twins. Wait, what did he say? I'm on the Twins at even money. There you go. Moose Money said he's on the Twins A's under. So we got some people throwing their action up here. Mike on the home run props. He's got Rizzo, Alvarez. Alvarez hit one today, so good stuff, man. Looks like he got that one. He did, right? Yeah, Alvarez hit one. I know he did. Schwarber and Judge. Nice.
Oh, what a block.
Nick, did you say you're on the St. Louis Blues in the first period?
No, I'm on the other. I'm on the Avs.
Avs first period.
I'm on the Blues.
Minus
You're on the
105.
Blues first period. I'm looking at plus money, plus 245 in that first period. I think I'm going to hit it.
That would have went to? What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the minus a half?
245. Plus 245 on FanDuel for the St. Louis Blues in the first period.
First period. Oh, I see.
I got plus 155. Wow, that's a hell of a
check out FanDuel then. That's a
you got the boost there? Is that right?
No boost on it. Just first period, straight up 245.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, that's something. That was a 245 in a heartbeat. I got 155. Holy shit!
I just got way
Wow.
I'm using the wrong site. Jesus. 245.
You guys see what Slaughter said? The Spurs have the 9th, 20th, and 25th picks in this year's draft, so they're coming back soon.
Got my Spurs hat on for you. Got
Stop.
that in San Antonio last month or a month and a half ago.
Shout out to Southtown 101, man. That was a blast. I don't know, Joe,
That
if
was
you
the best part. I gotta obviously we got people that's from San Antonio, and I always talk bad about it. But South 101, that was
Man,
that was
so
the
fun.
best place. That was the most. I had the most fun there. No complaints. It was all love.
Yeah.
San Antonio can suck as a city all at once. That was a blast. The Riverwalk is fun. Southtown 101 was a great home base. So, Joe, we had a get together, right? It was like, it was not just like pub sports people that you see on the shows, but it was anybody from the chat, anybody that wanted to come. Jeff Slaughter has a bar, Southtown 101. It's a bar and a restaurant, and it's got a studio inside of it. So, you know, Jimmy and C-Mac and Big Ragu and Marley and Nick and me and Big Boss and Nate out there, like a endless list of people came down there and spent some time together for a week or so. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was probably like 60, 70 people there. I want to say 60, 70 at
Yeah,
least.
it was fucking dope.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Would have been a great event. When did you guys do that?
A month and a half ago?
March.
Yep.
Yeah, it was during March Madness. I know that.
Okay.
Second week of March Madness, I think.
No,
Who
it was
watched? You watched Michigan lose. Whoever
Well,
Michigan
like-
lost to.
Sweet 16, something like that.
Yeah, whoever Michigan lost to. We got to see them on riverboat. Slaughter took us out on this riverboat, and we had dinner on it. Ribeye steak. It was unreal. And as the first time we passed, UM was getting seated at this Italian restaurant. We started filming and going nuts and whatnot, and they started getting hype. They ended up losing the next day, but it was still an awesome experience. It was probably one of the best times I've ever had in my entire life. I'll be quite honest. This shit was fucking awesome. I've never been to a basketball game up until then, and then then there was 2 that night, and then we went to the Spurs game the following week. That was awesome.
Oh, that would have been incredible.
You say that they were losing like it was a bad thing. I was on the other side, so Houston and Villanova cashed for me that day.
It was just we were hyping them up and whatnot. It was just we got some good content on it, videos and stuff like that. So it'd been nice if they won.
I saw somebody in the chat say they moved on the Twins. I know who else is here that's on the Twins.
Let me look at it real quick again. I like the Twins, I think, but I
Moose is on it.
That's right, Moose is put in the chat. Yeah,
there you go. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good person to back right there. Let me pull this up.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to back Bundy, man. That's my problem with it. I forgot he was on the mound.
Celtics are strong.
C-Mac, what did you say? Did you agree with that? I saw you shake
No,
your
I
head.
sorry, I turned this off. I got a dog and a cat going wild back here. I can't back Al Bundy, my guy. I always kind of rag on him. I call him Al.
Yeah.
Married with children. Maybe I'm getting too old. No one gets that.
I'll never get old. I'll never get old. Ever.
Dylan Bundy, that's his name. But yeah, I like to fade him.
36-30 Heat. This is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Good bet, Nate. I'm gonna say it
Hey, Dan said we needed to start capping golf. C-Mac, it was yesterday.
Hey, what?
Or 2 days before you did your PGA Tour show.
Yeah, PGA is this week. We got a contest too, I believe. Double check me with Slaughter. I saw it. You guys throw it in yet? $500. I don't know the exact amount of money. I'll double check and look it up here in a second. Pick the winner. You win that money. I'll have my prize pick show tomorrow on the golf. And I'll have the rest of my stuff. I'll put it out on Twitter. Winners, top 10s and 20s. So check it out. Yeah, PGA this week. Major. Big time.
Let's
This is
go.
what the biggest tournament of the year, right?
Yeah, well, there's 4. I say the Masters is it. It's the first one, but any 4 of those, Nick, PGA, British, U.S. Open, you win one of those, you're in. You're a major.
What do you think of Mickelson not coming back to defend his title for this one?
Yeah, I mean, he's in. I don't think he's going to be back for a long time.
Yeah.
There was some shit
Personally,
going on.
He wouldn't defend it well if he could. Anyway.
What, Big Show?
He wouldn't have defended it well if he could anyway.
Oh, yeah, his game. That was unbelievable what he did last year. I mean, at his age to win that, congrats to him. But he's in a heap of trouble. And now I saw some other stuff with Billy Walters. That was a guy he, bet with. Or there's a whole lot of stuff in the case if you look that up. if you go through that stuff, and he might be
Okay,
in a
so
little
I
bit of
don't even
trouble.
know what you're talking about. Now I'm curious. What case? What's
There's
going
like
on?
some shit going on with him. I don't
Billy
know.
Walters, he's like one of the biggest. If you know, he was a gambler in Vegas. You know, he's like 80 years old now.
Billy Walters
But
is like supposed to be one of the best gamblers of all time, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but he got involved with Phil Mickelson. They got into business together, and you can read up on it. Like, I don't want to go too off topic here, but I know I look into all that stuff. So, yeah, he got in trouble and he went to prison for a while. And but Phil Mickelson could be in trouble. He got away easy like 3 or 4 years ago.
Ruh-roh.
And I don't know. Now with him wanting to go to this, other golf, because so much money in Saudi that they wanted to give him. And yeah, I think Phil's going to be away for a minute. Everyone likes a good comeback story. So, but yeah,
that one's not it.
Phil might be going away for a while.
not right now. Not right now.
That's great. So I was about to say, horse racing's like the one sport where it's just like a slap on the wrist if you're involved in gambling with it and you're a part of it, right? Because they expect that basically. Isn't that kind of true?
Yeah, there's so many different things with horse racing, with penalties. It all depends, It's, it all depends.
Okay. Yeah, because everything else, it's like a really big deal. But I heard in horse racing, if you get caught, it's like a suspension or something like that.
Yeah. They have so many different things. It's crazy, yeah.
That's like steroids in baseball. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tono, I'm gonna tell you, I got plus 3.5, minus 120 to take the Heat second half line right now.
I'm gonna jump on these Twins.
That did not hit the ground. Bad call. Blue, even though you have black on. You're always
Follow
going to be a
Moose.
Following Moose on the Twins. Man, I need to do. We've had some genuine success with the live betting on this show and on other shows. The only time I have a problem with it is when I'm watching my money, like right now, because I'm not always active. I need to switch to something else. But anybody in the chat that takes anything live, let us know. We're going to keep our eyes out. C-Mac, have you seen anything in the hockey game yet? Or are you still watching?
I'm just watching. I have that over 4.5. I took early second period. As soon as it dropped to that 4.5, I took it. So I'm just hoping it gets past there.
Great. Little score recap, guys. We got 5-4. Reds are up in extra. 4-0 right now. Miami Marlins, Washington Nationals, 3-0 Pods against Phillies, 3-2 Cards against Mets, top of 8. Yankees 5-3, top of 7. 3-0 Jays on the Mariners, top of 9. White Sox 2-1. Is that changing? Nope. White Sox. No, Royals up 2, excuse me, top of 8. Houston Astros 13. You guys see the Astros game today? 5 home runs in, what was it, the first inning or what?
No, it wasn't the first inning, but they hit 5 home runs in the same inning. I think it was like the second or the third inning.
That's fucking crazy. First time
It's
franchise history.
It's 13-4 right now. They're destroying them.
Yeah. Braves up 1-0, top of 6. Cubs up 6-0, top of 6. And Angels up 3-1, bottom of 4. Giants up top of 3, 4-1. And in the Giants game, Mikey Nufflush was telling me, what Giants in general, that they're going to be blowing up the I think, Connor, you're back there for that. They're going to be inflating just running up the score no matter what. And if they're losing, that's what the coaches are going to do to them, because I guess there's a bunch of arguments and whatnot because the Giants are running up scores. So he said, look for the overs in the Giants game in general.
Perfect. They're in Coors Field, so yeah. I mean, I'd maybe wait till they get back home, but yeah, right now it's 4-1 Giants, top 3.
Yeah, top 3. And they're going to keep running it up. I guess that's just what the coach wants to do. Just wants to run. I guess he's been running up the scores a little bit.
You guys want to know what kind of dogs I have? Well,
yeah, they do that.
I have one that is teeny. It's Chihuahua. It's my daughter's, but apparently it's mine because she's only 15. And then I have an American Staffy. It's actually from Atlanta, Georgia. So a little part of America here.
There you go.
All right.
It's a little pocket pit boy. I used to have one as well.
Oh, he's the best dog. He's 9 now, and he's fantastic.
Was he like around 40 pounds-ish? Right
45. He's just under 50 pounds because I can still pick him up. They're both laying at my feet under my desk here.
Really?
And they're matching. It's too cute, you guys. Of course, I have matching dogs. Both white and tan.
I got a Staffy mixed with a Hound, and then I got a Rhodesian Ridgeback right now.
Oh, I love Ridgebacks too.
So you You have me curious. This is so far off topic, probably the as far as off topic as somebody can get. But your light, do you do that? Because like I'm about to paint this wall behind me because white's not the best color to have behind me. Is that light to like get rid of like a light color?
Yeah. So I'll show you. This light goes all different colors. So when wrong thing, I'm turning off here. When I unplug it, it's just my wall is like a light beigey color. So it's it's everywhere. On Amazon, it has 12 different colors. I could have a rave party with it. It can flash. It can do everything. So I won't put the strobe light on today.
Panthers tied it 2-2.
Oh my God, Joe!
8 minutes.
We're going.
8 minutes left.
One more goal each. I'll call it exactly 3-3, 4-3 game at the end.
So that'd be great for you. Yeah,
you're gonna do a shoey with Nick, right? I'm just kidding.
I'll get my pretty pink heels if that's the case.
I'm just kidding. I would.
So that cashes your over, Connor, right? Yeah, you have over 4.5. Yeah, you're good to go there.
Nice.
They're looking at the goal though.
There we are looking at it.
I don't have dogs, but I have a tortoise.
Tortoise?
Yeah, actually, it might be a turtle.
Nice.
Whichever one is land.
Hello, it's maybe a turtle.
One is land and one is water. I get them confused, but I have the one that's land. He doesn't do much. He just, stays.
Is he big?
Just lays around.
He's not big yet. He's only 4 months, but the guy.
Bro, don't those things live to be like 200?
200 years. That's exactly what they told me. 200 years.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
the whole family. You can just get one as a pet, like for real.
Yeah,
That's
I have a Russian
tortoise. The neighbor I have, the lady has like 6. They're huge.
They're
huge.
Big. Mine's only 4 months, so I'm not sure. But when the guy gave it to me, he was like, "Dude, it's gonna get really big." I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's like when you get a little snake python, and then they're grow to 15
I just
feet.
like a little drink holder to the back of my tortoise.
Oh, guys, this is gonna be no goal.
Around
It was
with
off
drinks.
the screen. It's off the screen.
It's all right.
You're taking it back?
Yeah, it came off the screen. It came off the
Coach
netting.
is challenging it? Why?
Yeah.
Challenging.
Damn.
They're showing it now. It came off the netting and they didn't see it. Fuck.
Man, I'm drinking too fast.
So Nate said his bully is 90 pounds. Okay, that's all you need is Ohtani and Connor Joe to cash your $5 into 565 parlay. That's great, man. I hope you get that. That's awesome. Ron Lofton riding along with the Twins. There you go, Moose. You got a lot of people rolling with you since it's the late game.
I just
Looking
did
for action.
I took the Twins straight up, and then I just parlayed the Twins and Dodgers money line.
Hey, what were the lines they're taking that at, so we can give them credit if they win? Make sure you guys post that when you guys do put a comment with a game that you're taking. Try to tell the odds.
Twins haven't started yet. It's minus 110 on the money line, so I'm assuming that's what they're on.
I got it at minus 102.
That's some bullshit, but it's not because it came off the screen. But that's just like, it's heartbreaking. That has to get the wind out of freaking Panthers.
Panthers going on a power play though here.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. We got
they
this.
before that? I think they were. They were on a power play before that, right?
Yeah.
They're on a cross-checking power play.
Yeah, I got 102 too.
Moose, talk me into the Twins quickly. Why am I going to back Dylan Bundy if I'm going to follow you on this?
Al Bundy.
That's a good question to ask. I don't ask no questions, bro. I just fucking
Bam.
Why am I not looking at the Twins team total over right now?
What's it at? 3.5 or 2.5?
I don't know what it's at, but that's actually what I'm going to go play right now because it's at 6.5 for a game total. I'm going to go get on the Twins team total, I think, right now.
2.5.
Because I was just looking at the pitching map. Yeah, there you go, Ron. Let's go, Ron. Are we? Yeah.
Come on, Florida. Let's get this.
T said he's going to start talking me into tailing in the WNBA. But real quick, let's give T a shout out. His video plays that he's been doing with Who Bangin' Sports. Tonight he's 3-0 with 2 plays left. I know he went 6-0 on Saturday, and that was the last time you did a video. So that's 9-0 in your last 9 video plays with 2 remaining today, Tease. Keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Who do you like tonight in WNBA? I'd like to know. because
I
I might have
literally
already
just
done
told
Aces
y'all
already.
I blindly follow T. So every time he texts me a play, I just blindly follow T's.
Moose,
I
Moose, I got
Quite
8
curious.
minutes.
follow it
Quite curious.
blindly. Like, hey, he hasn't let me down so far. I'll just say.
Down. Give me 1 second, guys.
You got the Twins too. You just don't trust the. No, it's not that I don't trust the. Of course I don't trust the A's. I don't. The A's suck. But I'm just saying I don't necessarily trust Bundy on the mound. That's why I was saying maybe, especially with the game only being at 6.5, the Twins team total right here, I think could be a decent play. I'm kind of looking at it right now while we're sitting here live.
I'm taking a day off baseball. Maybe 2 or 3. Baseball right now, I'm at like 15 or 20%. No, I pushed on a game last night, so I'm still at 15%. I am not betting baseball for a little bit. Oh!
Baseball was hard yesterday. I went 0-2-1. I was like, what the hell?
It's tough this year. It really is, Joe. It really is tough.
Right?
I don't cap. I mean, I do tailing and capping. I mean, tailing and make my own bets as well. But like, it's I should just flip a coin at this point with baseball.
Don't do that. Just don't bet it.
Right?
Oh, I know. I mean, just make a little bit. No, you know what? I'm gonna start a little segment. I'm gonna called flip a coin bet.
Any
I'm
Barton
gonna start flipping a
jumped on
coin.
Florida to draw.
I can't do any worse than 15% of baseball. And that's the sport I play religiously. Which is crazy.
That's crazy. Celtics up over.
Yeah.
Come on, Panthers.
5:25 left in the game. 2-1 Lightning. The Panthers are pressing like a sumbitch.
Yeah.
Oh, what a save by Vasilevsky. God damn. They are pushing.
Who else? Yeah, I know, Tease. What are the plays? We don't want to tell us what the plays are. Oh, there it is. The last 2 left. He's got aces first half minus 4.5 points and the over 171.5 in the same game, I'm guessing.
All right, that's cool because that's the one that somebody else posted in the chat. So I took that. I actually got -4 on the Aces first half. I went down to -4.
I'm looking at it for right now.
Yeah, -110. Do we have a power play coming here for fucking Lightning? Don't tell me that's true.
Guys, I'm going to grab a drink quick. I'll be right back.
Don't tell me that's true right now. No. Oh, good. That's cross-checking right to the fucking dome piece. Can you get an empty net goal right now? Or is it too late?
In this Panthers game?
They're not going to put a goalie if they're down a player, Nick. They're going to wait till after this penalty to pull in.
Well, I'm just saying Lightning in general. Can you get – I'm sorry, Panthers in general. Lightning in general, can you get an empty net goal?
With a couple after the penalty. They're not going to pull the goalie and be 5-on-5 with no goalie.
No, I'm just saying if they're putting it out right now. Because you probably get better odds since it's going to be 5 or whatever.
I got a win by 1 goal Lightning +120 or +150, and then I got to win by 2 goals plus 1,025. Yeah. So hopefully we do get that empty netter.
Everything's grayed out for me. Damn it. I should have looked at it a little bit earlier. Yikes. We got the Avs coming up here in what? 14 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how they look, right, Joe? I mean, they've been off a little bit. 8 days, as Connor was saying. Me and Big Show were debating this, what was a couple weeks ago. They could look bad or they could look really good rested. I don't know. It's one of the two, though, I think.
I look at this, and they came off an easy sweep off the Predators. St. Louis battled hard against the Wild, winning those, they won the last 3 in a row. They were in that spot where they were going to be eliminated every single game. I think St. Louis comes in stronger to start this one off.
Tired legs is the only thing I'm scared of.
Yeah.
They played, was it 3 days ago?
I don't know. You got to remember, though, last year in the first round, the Avs completely swept the Blues.
Oh, destroy them.
They want to come out here and give the Avs a real hard one, because if they get swept again by the Avs, that's it. Right?
Kind of stinks. Yeah, it kind of stinks.
Yeah.
A lot.
Avs won the last matchup 5-3 though this season. So I don't know. It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
I like the over too. I think I'm gonna add that event.
I mean, I think it's Avs to win the cup. I know it's a easy prediction or whatever you would say.
Not getting past Calgary. Not happening.
I don't know. Oh, that's right, Calgary
Not
fan.
happening. Sorry.
I don't know,
What
man. The
are we
Flames had a lot of trouble with Dallas. Okay, a lot of trouble with Dallas, and Colorado is not Dallas. So.
Oh, it was Ottinger. I am sorry. Ottinger is phenomenal. If it wasn't for Ottinger, that would have been done in 5.
Yeah, he was unreal.
45 or 46 saves going into the third. I remember it.
Oh.
So I had to ask C-Mac and
I think I had Flames
Nick
in
about that
regulation.
when we first came in here. I asked him, like, because, like I said earlier, I love hockey. It's just I don't give out plays in it because it's not something I cap to the extent that I cap baseball and college football and college basketball and NFL. So I asked him about, that game, and it was like one of two. Like only 2 people have ever done what he just did the other night.
Yeah, it's nuts. He's and he's only 23.
Ooh,
He is
there's
so
someone in the back.
young, right? And you know what? I think he is he can move next season coming up. I am just praying the Edmonton Oilers don't have the room to take him. I don't know if they have the money to take him, but that would be death for us here in Calgary.
I'd actually like to get a guy by the name of Big Ragu's take on this. What's up, Ragu?
Hey, good evening, Joe.
Yeah,
my guy.
Welcome, Joe. Good to see you.
Hi, nice to see you too.
All right, guys. What's happening? We making money tonight or we bullshitting?
A little bit of both.
Politics.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
I split on my early action. I had a South Beach vibe. I took the heat just like everybody else in the first quarter,
bro.
and I cashed the Marlins late in the 5th. So
You
I
cashed
thought
the
I was
Marlins?
gonna sneak out that first quarter bet, but I need to be on here with you guys to cash NBA. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not an NBA guy.
I did just take that WNBA play that Tease put out there. I caught it at 4 though, not 4.5.
Aces -4, Ragu, if you saw it in the chat.
Aces -4.
I had the same bet you had, though. I had first quarter.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
when
me
I
too,
get
Doc.
when I get on action with everybody else.
Tampa Bay
everybody's
Lightning,
going one way,
guys.
I hate
Damn.
that.
Yeah.
It's like it's not taboo, but just
Man, I wish it took
books
the
have a
Lightning.
field day with one way action.
There you go, Big Show.
I agree, Bigger
No
Goo.
different,
So,
Doc. And what's
I
crazy,
had
Doc,
to-
is I made that play yesterday before.
Well, you beat the
news
line
was
move by a
started.
ton because the game went off at 5, but we know why the game went off at 5 because of
Right.
the injuries for the late scratch. So you beat the line move. That's what we try to do.
Yeah,
JPZ, if you saw how fly Big Ragu was looking when I met him in San Antonio, you'd already know that there's no chance he's doing a shoey.
Yeah.
What are you doing the show?
Come on. Not a chance. Way too classy.
I had a busy
not
weekend.
classy.
I went to I was in Daytona yesterday, Saturday. My daughter came up, and then I've seen Jimmy on Sunday in Orlando for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a surprise thing. He flew back with his family today, so he'll talk about it when you see him tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah, shout out to him. He asked me to come on the show and do the baseball tomorrow, which I love, and of course I'm going to do it. But now I've got a long night of capping whenever this ends.
Yeah, so
It's great.
It's always a grind.
Yeah, it's great.
It's always a grind. Man.
Sometimes I pick and choose what I want to cap, and with his show, it's every game, no matter what.
Yeah.
What are they looking at here? Oh, there might be a little bit of goalie interference here. Oh, yes. This goalie. Yeah, he hits the helmet. Look at it.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't want it to be a
So
goal
the
race.
Panthers are leading.
Holy
I
shit.
presume?
They're challenging it.
Challenging that goal.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly got the goalie with an elbow maybe about a second and a half before the puck went in the net. And you see the goalie just bloop. That's interference to me. It has to be.
Joe, I was going to tell you, you're getting Elliot. He's saying hi to you in the chat twice. Somebody wanted
Hi,
to.
Elliot. Sorry, I missed that. My eyes keep focusing on the TV here.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
I do the same
It's
thing.
all this eye candy you're looking at.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
you look at
Doc.
the helmet on these guys. Some of the helmets on the goalies are incredible. I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention.
They're pretty
Who
cool.
is it that has the best one? I can't remember. There's one helmet out there. I think it was
It wasn't the
like a couple
Avalanche that
years
came out?
ago. Couple years ago, and he's moved teams now. Drawing a complete blank. It was an awesome one. Hey Ron, how's it going?
Ron
Yep.
Crawford.
Shout out Ron, spreadsheet
Ronnie.
play of the day.
On another
Love
goal.
seeing his work.
What up, Ron?
Here we go. Hold on.
Ron is Pensacola's finest right there. He's our finest too, not just Pensacola.
Nice.
Casey Ron.
No interference. Now, not that fucked them big time. Now they're gonna be
Crawford.
we play penalty.
No,
Yeah, you
this
know
is okay. We can still have the Panthers come back here, get 2 goals, and get this one to overtime.
That would be
Power
right.
play.
I'm not
it's
giving
awesome.
up hope. It's not over till it's over here.
Here we go.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Positive right there. Here we go.
Jeff said he said that yesterday. The coolest helmets in sports are the goalies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think
Oh,
who
you did say
was,
that. You're
though.
right.
I absolutely loved it. I'd love
I've
to
done
get
it before, but
a goalie's helmet for sure.
You
I
remember
used to love
catch-
the Rangers goalie helmet with had the statue, the Lady Liberty on it. That was a nice helmet back in the day.
Rangers?
Oh, that's
The
cool.
Rangers, yeah. I forget who the goalie was. I don't know if it was Van Beek back in the day, but it's been a while.
No, I think it was. I think you just nailed it. Or Richter. No, Richter. Was it
Oh,
Richter?
Richter. There you go, Richter.
Richter.
I've shown this before. But my dad stole his football helmet from A&M. So
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
You know what I didn't like though?
Hey, Doc.
When baseball players started with the goalie helmet. You know what I mean? I was like, goalie mask, I should say.
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much. A lot of them switched back to the skull cap because I caught as well, and I tried it. I'm like, I can't see out of it, so I went back to the skull cap. I didn't like it.
Joe, are you a fan of horse racing?
You know what? Growing up in Australia, we were at the track quite a bit. So I don't cap it a lot, but I do like to watch it. It's always fun, quick and fast, right?
Yeah, it's a blast. Saturdays was always like the big day for horses. It still is. But yeah, we have the Preakness coming up this weekend. Should be a good race. It'll be a little light because of the Derby champ not being there, and a couple interesting entries coming in. From Chad Brown and the horse that ran second in the Derby. So it should be a good race.
Wait, what happened? I don't know. What happened with that? What? I didn't hear that. Was it juiced up?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Nothing like that. Something happened with the jockey, I think, and he was a late entry into the race, and I guess the owners didn't feel comfortable with the jockey not being able to ride. So that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I didn't read the backstory on it.
I watched as they washed Strike afterwards. You notice that his tongue was hanging out of his mouth for like an hour and a half after the race. I mean, literally. I've watched other horses get, right after the race, and it's not like that. It's like that horse literally ran as hard as he could.
You see him coming down the stretch that way. Some horses, when they're not on the bit, their tongue will come out. It's just part of it.
It was like hanging out the side, like he was chomping down. I mean, like he went on the cut. It was crazy. I've never seen that.
Hey guys, really quick. I know, Joe. I'm looking at the time. You said you had to go. You have to get off. But really quick, I just wanted to say thank you for coming on here with us. And also, if you can you plug one more time what you got going on and what you're doing, where people can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say thank you so much. I would stay longer, but I have to pick up my daughter. And I tell you, that's love because there's 4 minutes left in this game and I'm going to have to head out. But you guys can find me on Twitter at Joe Madden Sports. I've got the Joe Madden Sports podcast. I've got my Cup of Joe in the morning. I got Pocket with Joe. And I've got a new show starting. Picks and predictions with Joe starting on Monday. And this is to bring the community together. It's for the cappers that don't have the space to get on to give out their picks daily. So everyone is welcome. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
That's great. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks guys. Have a great night.
I look forward to coming with you on Tuesdays too.
Absolutely. Can't wait to have you back on. You guys have a fantastic night. Appreciate each and every one of you.
You too, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Later.
Bye.
4-1. I wish I jumped on the Lightning.
Oh man,
They were plus
You got
300.
your over. You got your over though. You did get
Yeah, I
your
got
over.
the over, but
That's the way it goes, man.
I wanted to. The plus 10.
Florida jumped out 1-0 quick, huh?
Yeah, they got one in the
All
first.
Tampa Bay sentence.
Yeah, right. You're right. That was the only goal they scored the whole game. Holy shit!
Fucking shit. I did it
In the first period.
$5 come up is gonna hit.
The Rangers just tied it with the Angels, 3-3 in that game. Oh, Doc, you had the over in that, didn't you? Was that you?
What's that?
The Rangers and the Angels?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, I
made a
thought I saw
comment in the chat about it, but that might have been about it. possibly.
31 in
Oh,
here,
okay.
guys. Smash that like if you haven't already.
What up, Elliot?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Hit that retweet.
let me get him the thing. Moose was going to pop up in here. Let me get you the link, Moose.
Moose! What up, no
Know
something?
something? He already did this
Yeah.
chewy
Touchable J.
show,
Guys.
He can always do another shoey. And I was
Hey!
He said would he do it with Joe on the show? And I was like, he already did this shoey with Joe.
oh man,
I
You know what?
didn't want to go this time because I didn't want to gross anybody out.
They scored
So-
again.
I'm glad he didn't spit in that one.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, me too.
You're right.
I'm glad you.
Hey, everybody was worried about Tampa being not right going into the playoffs. But man, I tell you what, when they got the shit kicked out of them the second game, I figured okay, and I bet against them. I bet on them, not on them that game. I came back. It was funny because I had a lot of stuff going on, so I knew when they got beat. They lost game one, correct? Yeah, they beat them. Like stomped the shit out of them. Toronto did. And then I thought it was the second game, but I was betting them in the third game, and they got beat again. They went down 3-0 early. That was one of my plays in that contest early on. I was like totally out of it. I was just like, oh man, I can't believe I just freaking did that. But anyways, the long and short of it is when these teams have their back against the wall, certain teams. Like I think it was like that was like the 15th elimination game since they won back-to-back, going back to the first cup, back-to-back champs. Every time they've had their back against the wall, that was number 15, game 7. So, I mean, they're not in that they're not there now, but when it comes time to shove, and if they go to game, they go down, 3 games or whatever, my money's going on Tampa.
I tell you, Tampa won. They won it the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's their year to lose in the cup.
Well,
I think
15-0 in elimination game, so
it is crazy. That is
it is
crazy.
nuts.
Got to get to the elimination game, but that is crazy.
That's a perfect example of saying, "Hey, man, they got to lose sooner or later, right?"
Yeah.
Ride those streaks, man.
That's why I got
You can't just cap the streak, but if you got a quality team and they're playing good, and the streak lines up with the cap, and you're getting a decent price, take it.
I'm excited to see the Avalanche here. We haven't seen them in 8 days or so. Like Connor was saying, I'm excited to see how they come out here. Are they going to be lazy? Their legs will be rested, but are they going to be lazy? What do you guys think about that?
What was this question?
And we're like this.
What do you guys think about the Avalanche?
That wasn't just me.
Oh, the
What do you
Avalanche.
think about the Avalanche,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, they're loaded, man.
8 day rest. I mean, is that going to be a
Yeah.
good thing or bad thing? You think?
I mean, they could have a little rust to them, just like you look at a game like Tampa tonight. They come off of that tough game 7. How much rust did they really have? But usually when they come out of those tough games, it's a bet against spot. But it can go either way. Depends on the MO of the team. Just what mindset they're in, and if they're really springboard going forward. But that's like I remember the year in baseball. Like I bet the series on the Yankees, and they went down like 2 games and under Detroit. And Detroit, Yankees came all the way back and went to the World Series. And the other team was like sitting around waiting for like 7-8 days. I think it was the Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken.
They came out flat, right?
Yeah, flat as shit. I mean, I think they got swept. Sometimes it goes against you that way.
I agree with that. Like, I think a rest is good to an extent. Like 8 days is too much.
Yeah, maybe freshen up for like 2 days, 3 days max, and then a whole week off. That's rough. That's what happens when you sweep, though. It happens.
They've been skating on. They just
Right.
And they swept too.
Right.
The Cardinals swept. They came. That's why they were sitting around for so long.
Let's bring on our next guy here, Mr. Moose Money.
Who's money?
What is a moose? What is the noise? What sound does a moose make?
There we go. He nailed it.
I have no idea.
Actually,
I don't know about
what does
that.
a moose sound like? Because he fucking hunts moose. Moose, deer, ducks.
The
Don't they kind of
loudest,
like
the loudest shit, they kind of like moan when they walk, bro.
Really?
can we hear that on the big show?
I'll try.
Ron Crawford to trip me out with this run.
So my-
Or am I just-
So my
or am I
intro
just being
was
Yeah.
scared?
guys all
Ron. They're just saying hi to each other. Ron.
I know. It's like, run.
Oh, it's funny, bro.
I love that shit, man.
Ron, are you saying they sounded like a cow or I sounded like a cow?
You probably.
That'd be bugging me. I
You
got
all
this
sound like
little,
some diseased animal. So let's just leave it at that.
Well, I've eaten moose
a
before.
rabid moose.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's not weird, is it? People eat moose, don't they? Have you
Hell
eaten
yeah,
elk?
bro. You
I've never
serious?
had moose. Like elk. Is that considered like elk?
Moose is like a highly Big Show. Isn't a moose like a highly sought out?
I've eaten elk before.
I've eaten
Hey.
elk before, like sausage.
Yeah,
Okay.
hamburger.
Elk's good, yeah.
Damn,
So
I've
is
never
moose.
had a hamburger. What that
Yeah.
taste?
I can't have deer.
It's so off.
It's all
Yeah.
too like gamey for me. I've had deer
What do you mean
before.
it's so gamey?
Like it just takes. I feel like I can taste the actual deer. Bambi just trotting around in the grass. I can't do it.
You like
Well, I had an
chicken
elk
fried
burger at
mince?
Fuddruckers in Las Vegas.
There you go.
Yeah, I guarantee if I had a. Oh, Fuddruckers is the shit. We have that down here.
Yeah.
Bloodworth
Yeah.
is
They might have
shit.
closed down though.
They're
But
known for their buffalo burgers, but they had elk out there.
Buffalo, man. I wish I
Fuddruckers
could-
is the place to go after baseball games. We love
I
that.
gotta come
Yeah.
to Houston, bro. We're like top 5 in food, man. I gotta come.
You guys got in and out.
Slaughter
You guys
says.
got in and out there. When I was in San Antonio,
Hold
shit,
on.
they got in and out in fucking Texas now.
No,
They
San
don't come to
Antonio,
Florida.
Houston is different places. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's all about quality control with them.
Fuddruckers was cool because they had like games and stuff like that.
In
After
and
I mean,
out,
it's
Ron
really-
Crawford, no. Whataburger.
Whataburger,
McKinnon's-
yeah, I know. He's
Nah,
on I-10.
In-N-Out.
That's
Oh,
why,
come
you know,
on.
Texas.
Bro, can I
He's
ask
the
you a
neighbor,
question?
You guys basically on the same.
Can somebody
But I
tell me
lived in Vegas for
what's
2
good
years.
about
I
In-N-Out?
ate In-N-Out. We actually have one here now.
In-N-Out's not good. We
No,
have
It's
it.
not Whataburger.
Get out of here.
No.
In-N-Out's amazing. In-N-Out's delicious.
Which one did I have, Big Show in
Old
Vegas?
style.
Did somebody
In-N-Out or
Google
Whataburger?
top 5 foods?
Nick, you had In and Out. I took you and Razor to
Yes.
In and Out.
Did you take him to one
That
on
was-
Tropicana?
Yes,
was-
they won the
It was-
original.
It
Bro,
was.
I went to a show about
Know
hamburgers. and
something,
eat
know
different burgers.
something. They
I love
don't
me
know,
some burgers.
man.
I'll be honest.
I'll tell you
I
a
expected
fast food
more.
story about for Chick-fil-A. So Connor could vouch for this too. Up in Henderson, right? They opened up the first
Yep.
Chick-fil-A a couple years back, and I
Yeah,
had a
like
friend of
3
mine
years
that
ago.
was in the sports business. He worked for a tout out there, and real good guy. He's from Philly. He used to drive to Utah 4 hours to get fucking Chick-fil-A.
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, that's how
People got
much he
stored
loved
up
it.
on it.
So when they opened a Chick-fil-A in Vegas, he says, Doc, he says, you ain't gonna believe this. They opened. I says, they said they would never do it. I guess the old man died who owned the company or something. in the
They
family.
did it, yeah.
Yeah, and then they opened, business is business, just like Walmart wasn't gonna do certain things.
Guys,
Anyways, long story short, he calls me. He says, man, you gotta wait 2 hours. The lines around the block, they got cops directing traffic. It's friggin' nuts.
Yes.
I said,
Yeah.
really? I said, I'm coming out there next week. I says, I'll show you how to get Chick-fil-A pretty fast. There's no way in the world. So I go to his office and I says, give me the phone. I call the Chick-fil-A up. I said, listen, I got to buy lunch for 20 people and there's no fucking way I'm waiting 2 hours. I got $200 in my hand. I'll be at your place in 20 minutes. Have me 20 sandwiches, 2 gallons of tea, and a couple baskets of French fries. I'll be there and pick it up. He says, come to the side door. And I drove up there in 20 minutes. I left his office. His office is off of Flamingo. I went to Henderson and back in about 20, 25 minutes. I had the food. The guy said, how'd you do that? I said, come on, man. I said, you're selling picks and you can't sell a goddamn guy selling you a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, right? Money talks, man. That's
Yeah.
great. I love
But
that.
that's not fast food anymore, right? That's like you might as well just order something somewhere else and just pick it up at that point, right?
What?
'Cause fast
Chick-fil-A
food's
is good.
fast food.
Chick-fil-A is good. You guys are talking to a foodie here. I love my sports, but damn, I love me some food. So I might get off on a tangent, but if you want to talk about like a fast food chicken sandwich Like, there's a reason somebody got stabbed over that Popeye sandwich. That thing is so damn good.
I don't think it's anything. Yeah,
You are tripping, bro.
I got Popeyes all over here.
It's good.
It's
So is Chick-fil-A. It's different, but yeah.
So Chick-fil-A soaks their chicken in pickle juice. I like Chick-fil-A. I'm just telling you how they.
I like
do it.
whiskey and pickle juice, picklebacks. That's about it.
That's
No
their
pickles on
secret to
the,
their recipe, is they soak it in pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Yeah, for 24 hours.
And then they pressure
Man, look
cook.
at this,
Right?
bro. Washington Post. I just want to say this.
It's pretty
10
good.
best food
The
city
South.
in America. The Washington Post. Do y'all know
What's
where
everybody in the chat's favorite place as well? Go ahead, Marley.
Houston is number 5 in the Washington Post. Top 10 city best food cities. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just
All
saying.
right.
Come, let me show y'all how to do food when y'all just come
Well,
down
give me
here.
a shout out for a place. What place has like, so like I can think like when you talk about a burger, Marley, in Dallas, Maple and Motor, that place.
Oh,
like,
you want a good ass burger?
down.
A lot of people don't know about this place. All right, so you got 2 places. If you're not scared to go to the hood, you can go to Cream Burger, right? But if you want a good ass burger, damn, they do a buffalo burger. It's called fucking shit. My mind's going blank.
See, it can't be that good. Come on.
Blues just
It's
scored.
so good.
Holy
It's so
shit.
good. I bought a fucking t-shirt from the
Blue
place
scored?
when I ate the burger. That's how fucking
Now I want to try it.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
I'm
the
gonna go
streak
buy a
right there,
shirt.
right?
That see Turkey Leg Hut. I see know something up. So he put Turkey Leg Hut. That's if you want to go get like some food, some macaroni and cheese, some turkey legs, like some soul food. But we're talking burgers, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what's the name of this goddamn place, man? This place is so fucking historic, it's blowing my mind. So we got this toll system that got built, right?
How's everybody hating on Popeye's chicken sandwich, man? It's not that
Because
bad.
it's like fucking fast food, man.
Exactly. You just said it's not that bad.
I said for fast
It
food.
has like a mix of New Orleans, Houston. We got Hispanic population.
Yeah, I love New Orleans. You
We
wanna
just
talk
got
about some
such a
food?
blend
That's
of
crazy good.
people here. It's so many different types of food. You know what I'm saying? It's not just barbecue. You know what I'm saying? We got
A lot of people. Hey, Marley, do a lot of people they travel from New Orleans back and forth to Houston and Houston to New Orleans, right? There's
Yeah.
a lot of-
yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to
I
think. Remember
noticed that
when Katrina happened, a lot of those people
Right, Katrina,
never
yeah.
went back. So,
Yeah,
like,
I heard
a lot of
those
people
stories.
here.
Because
So a lot
I've
of
been to
people
New
lose.
Orleans a few times, and right after Katrina, not right after, but over the years,
Right.
a lot of people migrated, and then some slowly came back, and others never came back.
So
Hey,
is
we
that
do.
like Fuku or Fuck You Burger in Vegas? Tease.
Oh yeah, I heard about that's a place in Chinatown, right?
Okay, so I'm guessing
Is
Fuku.
it?
Yeah,
It sure
Really?
sounds like Fuck You.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it really does.
there was a place in.
By the way, Tease, I sent you the thing.
God damn it! What's that hotel?
Yeah, I think he was on Diners and Drives. That guy, Fuku.
Yeah, so the place I shouted out in Dallas, the Maple and Motor place, that the Diners and Drives guy was there. That place is pretty bomb. It just sucks how big the line always is. Man, so Blues scored. What does that make the? So what can we get a score?
Oh, fuck my bet. I got
nothing,
Colorado
I think.
first period -1.5 at +105. And they've been. I mean, it is 5-5 shots on goal, but the Avalanche have so many looks. It's unreal, off the crossbar, shit like that.
Hey, shout out Joe. She called that. If the Blues hold on first period, she called that plus money.
That's had to come back at a good price, right? Because it's
Plus
like
what?
Plus
20.
Oh, she had 245. We had 155 and 160.
period Blues.
Hey, if I could have got a first period at that number, that's you cannot not take that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right. I didn't catch
Is
I
that
was
good,
at
Oki?
145.
You had 145, I had 155.
No, 155. I had the same as you did.
Yeah, right. And
Look.
I think Connor had 160, I think, right? Connor? All right, just look real quick. I think he had 160, which was one of the best. It had to be a boost, I want to say. That's crazy at 245.
I know how the fuck she said FanDuel. I don't even know if I can get that in Texas. Apparently, you can't get every fucking thing.
No, I don't think you can't. I can't get it either.
So Moose, you got the Twins, right? Bundy's
Yeah,
looking
I
all right. First 2 innings. Anybody that's looking for some baseball action,
I'll
Moose
tell
can maybe
that.
give you some Twin stats because it's still a tie game, so you can get it live.
I mean, the
I'm
first
telling
one I went to was
Moose
the
on that.
under. That's the first look I had. But Caprillion, I definitely see him starting to regress quite a bit. Bundy, I know he's had some bad starts. Then he had, before that, he has a couple of really good starts. So I do look for him to be a little bit better, especially against an offense in Oakland that, they struggle to hit the ball. They struggle to hit the ball well. And it's a scratch type offense. As long as Bundy can limit the walks, I do like him. The worry is just if he starts walking guys. He hasn't done that that much this year, but if he starts walking guys, I do get worried because the A's can run. They can definitely create some havoc on the bases.
That's true. I was talking. I don't know if you were in here. I was talking about asshole Syndergaard yesterday. I'm sure you probably noticed it if you watched it. What the part of why he blew up? It was all mental, man. He had a complete lack of ability to hold base runners on the base path. Like no pickoff whatsoever. What?
You're getting jumps on the bags.
I mean, I do have a theory about it. He may not have had his best stuff, and he may have known that in the bullpen.
He doesn't have a slide step.
You saw him go with a higher leg lift. You saw him go with a higher leg kick with runners on. And if you're doing that as a pitcher, you know this. If you're lifting your leg higher, it's because you want to make sure you're getting to the same leg lift every single time. You want to have the same repeated delivery. And a slide step can really fuck with that. It can really mess you up with your timing and rhythm. That's why I teach them modified, and I make sure my guys know exactly the height of their leg lift, how much they need to load up on their back leg. But
I think it's important now.
Was he getting stolen too? Was he getting stolen also?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were picking up. They were picking
a lot this season. We're getting into a topic, Moose, where it's like so people can teach different because I think you should have multiple like leg kick levels. I'll have a slide step, and then I'll have like a modified slide step, like you were talking about, that's in between. And I think people need to learn how to get to that loaded position. No matter what, I don't care if you're out of the windup. I don't care if you're out of the stretch. I don't care if you're throwing a slide step. I don't care if you got a high leg kick. Like you have to learn to get to that position, and that's the whole point. That's what I focus on is getting to that position, no matter where your leg is, right?
And I know people are going to really hate this.
Bring it to the plate.
But the number one thing to hold a runner is literally not throwing the ball. It's the number one thing that fans hate. They boo the pitcher if they step off and do all that stuff. But that is the number one thing you can do to disrupt the base runner's timing is literally just stand there with the ball, don't throw it, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to time up what you're doing. The code in baseball is called UCLA. I know probably Nick and Cab, you guys have heard that multiple times. If you are a base runner, you're trying to go either on the U, the C, the L, or the A. And if you just sit there and hold the ball, it disrupts that type of rhythm. It disrupts that type of tempo, so a runner can't get that big a jump.
I would on that topic, I would specifically hold until the hitter called timeout. Like like there would be times when I'd come set and I'd just stand there. And some hitters, they don't like calling timeout, so it would get awkward after him. After a moment.
Yeah, you step off the mound. You let him know that that he's
No, I wouldn't even step off. I'd just keep standing there until sometimes the umpire, like there were a few times when the umpire would be the one who would be like time, like what the hell is going on?
They'll call time.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite thing to do was hold the ball and then quick pitch right after.
Absolutely. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So
the runner doesn't get a jump. Yep.
Like you just said, that's why I said I think people need to have the ability to slide step or have a modified leg kick, or even and I know this is getting silly, but I'd even have just a little bit of a turn if I had somebody on second, just because I could constantly get to that same position where I needed to be. And I think that's the importance, is to teach that. No matter how you get there, you always got to end up there.
Yeah,
it's true. I get it.
How many balks did you have when you pitched? Did you have
balks? When I was younger, sometimes. So it's funny because we were just having this conversation. When I was younger, I would rush sometimes. The only thing I'd ever get called for would be if I didn't come set long enough, because I would kind of quick pitch people after I would. So I'd hold them on and I'd make them call timeout and I'd quick pitch. I didn't get balked often, but if I did, it was me trying to quick pitch somebody.
Not being set.
Mm-hmm.
I was southpaw. Sometimes I used to break the line, and once you break that line, you have to go home.
Yep.
And I'd get called for a balk every now and then, stepping over to first base because I was left-handed.
A lot of umpires will call that.
Exactly. These days, being set is a lot different than back in the day. You know what I mean?
No, so he's talking about getting called for not stepping across, like picking off to first base, guys. Like he's talking about
imaginary line from the rubber to
45-degree angle.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, not about that. But so in
which
general,
is funny because you see some people like Kershaw who they're not staying within that angle, but they don't call it on them. Then it's other people. It's like they call it every time. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, the craziest video I ever saw was Pettit, and they drew a line that was the 45-degree angle, and his foot literally landed on that line on almost every one of his picks over to first base. And a couple were called a balk just because of how well he sells that pelvic load to drive. Because as a runner, as soon as you see that hip start to travel forward, you're like, okay, he's going home, and then you take off. But as a left-handed pitcher, you can kind of mimic that load and then go right over to first base. But if you break that 45-degree line, it's a balk. But Pettit was unbelievable at that kind of thing.
Yeah, he had a lot of picks.
Oh, he was so good at selling it too.
Being a southpaw, you can use your head to kind of fake it out too. You can be looking towards home and take that quick step towards first base. It just becomes muscle memory at that point.
Yeah, and a lot of lefty pitchers will fall into a habit of they'll turn their arm towards the base because you can see like, okay, they rotated their shoulder, he's coming this way. But Pettit would be like literally he's in his launch position and then he comes over. One of the drills that he used to do was he would actually do picks sitting in a chair. He would just sit down in a chair and he would try to do it in front of a mirror to see how well his shoulders would line up and see if there was any kind of optical cue that would get a runner to have to go back to the base. And if your shoulders are connected going towards home plate, you're going to be money. But as soon as that shoulder kind of turns in and starts pointing more towards first base, runners are going to be able to go, oh, okay, he's coming over, and they'll go back. So if you can keep that shoulder level even, that's even more impactful than trying to keep your leg right at that 45-degree angle.
Question, Moose and Cab. How much would you throw from the stretch with a guy on third or not at all?
Oh, I'd always throw from the stretch. If anybody was on the bases, I'd be in the stretch. I was never a wind-up guy if somebody was on the bases.
The rule is 2 outs. If you're less than 2 outs, you have to be from the stretch with the runner on third. Just because you don't want them getting a run home. Like you don't want them to be able to get any kind of extra step on a potential play at the plate. Whereas if it's 2 outs, that play at the plate doesn't matter if it's a forced out at first.
Yeah, but you also get thrown out by the catcher. Get to, you know what I mean? So there's like gives and gets to that. I knew a guy that used to only pitch from the stretch, no matter what.
Yeah, most relievers are that way just because it's a simplified motion. As soon as you do a windup and you have a step or a rhythm step, it can cause you to get a little out of rhythm. That's why a lot of guys just simplify it and go, all right, I'm going to go from the stretch every single time. I got a pitcher. He pitches from the stretch every single time just because he's more comfortable that way. He doesn't like doing the whole windup. It gives him – it's like it's too much time for his body to do something wrong.
Yep, exactly. Nailed it. Too much time. That wind up sometimes.
His wind up, he's just crazy, isn't it?
Oh, wind
for Houston.
Mike G, Indiana. I'm trying to check out the chat. What do we got going on? Julian said L.A., Cali, Calgary, Canada. What are we talking about over here? Did we ask?
Where everybody's from?
I think we're still talking about food.
Nice. Yeah, I like to know where everybody's from. It's interesting to see too, like the when certain people like kind of come into the show and stuff, so you can tell, it's an East Coast person or a West Coast person or whatnot, whether it's in Canada or the United States, right?
And that becomes especially, a lot of guys from the region, they become experts on, and then when they're in the chat, we don't know that, but then we see these guys on certain teams a lot. And then for perfect examples like Nut Flush, he's our Giants expert. Ron is the Kansas City, and Ron's they're both excellent handicap,
right?
But they have that extra detail, when it comes to their teams that that they're familiar with. Like me with the Rays and the Yankees, you just kind of you zone in on those teams, and that's Jimmy brings that up a lot in chat too. He'll point out where the guys are from and the work.
Snizzle, Cleveland,
for sure.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like whenever Snizzle texts me, whether it's about the Guardians or anything Cleveland related, I listen because he's pretty on point with it.
Justin,
it's good to have.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, man. I was just saying it's good to have people that are boots on the ground type thing, right?
100%. Justin went from San Pedro, California to Germany. That's a hell of a hike right there, brother. I remember you saying that last night you're from Germany, or in Germany, but from San Pedro, California. That's fucking awesome. What are you doing over in Germany? What brought you over there? I'd like to know.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Right?
C-Mac, you know.
My son's best friend is No Ramirez D-backs, always from the stretch.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a lot of relievers stay from the stretch. I'd throw from the windup, you know, to start an inning. But if somebody got on base, even if, like what they were saying, if you got 2 outs and a guy on third, yeah, you can throw it from the windup then. But I still didn't do it. If I had somebody on base, it was the stretch. That was just, you know, kind of how it was. T said it's Fuka. Now, see, T, I've heard of that. Now that you say it right, you put fuck you in the chat on purpose. I saw Fuka, and I see you
myself. I did say F. I saw Fuka myself. Maybe you were mistaken. I think you were just thinking
Is Fuka that Salt Bay guy?
Huh?
No.
Salt Bay. What's that?
Sorry. What the fuck? You guys don't know Salt Bay?
You got a huge question mark there.
Tell me you haven't watched that guy. Bro, as soon as I didn't know who he was a while ago, but then I was like, who is he? And I looked at it, and he's always cutting those steaks and like sprinkling the salt.
You know, he started out in a little food truck, and then he opened up on I think road out there in Vegas.
Food trucks is one thing Florida has. A lot of food trucks down here in South Florida. You probably know, Raghu. They're everywhere. They'll show up at your business and whatnot, and you know they'll make a deal with you.
That's great, isn't it?
Oh my god, you get a whole plate of food, of fucking amazing fucking food for $7-8. I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Dude, best is food truck at a brewery.
Yeah, you know what? That's definitely, they got beer. Let's fucking rock and roll. Cheers to that.
That's like one of the more popular things down here right now is a lot of the breweries are partnering up with different food trucks. One of the ones is there's a brewery down here called AleSmith, and it's partnered with Tony Gwynn. They have a beer called the 394 that's based off of Tony Gwynn's season where he hit 394, and they even have a food truck that's a Tony Gwynn food truck. But the funny part is the food truck is filled with like the worst type of foods you could possibly eat. It's like a
what do you
donut
mean?
Burger. Like it has a burger with a bunch of donuts.
So what have you guys ever went from 394 to 272?
It has a hot dog that the buns are Twinkies.
Oh,
gross!
That's so gross. I like the Twinkie part. Oh,
but I mean, if you remember Tony Gwynn, he was a large dude. So I mean, you know, he wasn't like skinny.
Maybe that was a secret to the batting average, huh? Eating them
yeah, if you get that weight around, that ball's gonna go every which kind of way.
All right, so Nick, since you won't bring your beer tomorrow, Thursday, will you bring a hot dog between Twinkies?
That's gonna be tough to find in Florida. But if you have an air fryer, I'm gonna get a beer for Friday. I was supposed to do it tonight, and that's my fault. But
I'm just pulling your leg, man. I'm just messing with you. But seriously, I want to screw the beer. I want to see the hot dog between the Twinkies.
Your fucking Twinkies and put them in the air fryer. My buddy swears to it. You put them in the air fryer for a little while, and it's fucking amazing. So
hold on, you can air fry Twinkies.
Look at the heat, guys.
Yeah,
see the heat came.
Air fry. I heard that you can do air fry anything. But Twinkies, I heard, are awesome. Put in the air fryer,
bro.
Would have known.
I'm gonna have to air fry some Twinkies. I'm not kidding.
We got danger in the back. Wish we had he goes by the name of motherfucking Tease. What up, Tease?
What up, fellas?
This is Mr. WNBA himself.
What's up, Doc? What's up, Tease?
Good job, man. Keep staying hot on that WNBA stuff, my brother.
Hate you, bro.
Right, I'm jumping on that with you, man.
We're watching you, man. We're watching you.
Jesus. First half, let's go.
I'm hoping to sweep the board again tonight, man. I'll be a happy camper.
How's that game going?
How's it feel? I need to remember that feeling.
Yeah, you know what? I actually tailed you in the Angels last night, and so you.
Blame it on me. Tease, the professional gambler, tailed cab. He didn't look into it himself. It was my fault. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Tease. I texted it to you. We talked. I know.
Best play on the card.
Damn,
it was
upset right now.
Hey, bro,
it was.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I got 19-12 Mercury.
I played it. hoping to rub a little luck on you, bro.
Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. I'd play that same play again tomorrow, even with how bad it went.
10 out of 10.
I got a new hairdo today, man, for sweet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I thought you went to the military all of a sudden. I was like, whoa,
it's bleached.
bleach? That's bleach?
That's blonde?
Hold up. Solo him, Big Show.
What is
Holy
Come on, Big
shnikes.
Show.
No way. What did you do? Oh my gosh. Let me see the side one more time. Let me see the side one more time. Oh shit. You got the mohawk with the blonde.
No, in all
Tease,
my freaking chick that does my hair fucked me up, man. She was supposed to do the whole thing. We had a big fight. I didn't pay her.
Tell me about it. What happened?
Well, I threw her scissors into the wall and said, "Stop fucking around with my fucking hair."
What? And then she turned it red, and that's how it got. That's how T's got to say. No, I'm just kidding. It looks
What'd you
good
do,
though.
fall
Man.
asleep in a chair?
Oh, fuck.
That's not eyebrows.
Oh shit. Imagine that.
Hey, I got
we'll
my players cut my hair. Like we had a bet about like how many wins we would get at the beginning of the year, and I'm happy they didn't do what your barber ended up doing to your hair. All they did was they shaved in shapes in the back of my head, so I had like Sesame Street going on back here, like squares and circles and X's. So it just looked like a knockoff episode of Sesame Street.
This is
happened, that would have been back in baseball days, but I told somebody, you touch my fucking hair, I'm gonna fucking beat that ass. Any other pranks, you know what I mean? Whatever, but you fucking fuck with my hair. That's it.
Now it's supposed to be all bleached out with highlights of purple, but she's fixing it tomorrow. She called me and apologized and said sorry for not listening to you.
You got to bring her a new pair of scissors, though. I mean, they're on the fucking wall.
Listen, hey,
hell no.
Football season.
Dummies.
You a Ravens fan or Eagles fan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Eagles, all right. I was gonna say you almost got the Ravens color going on there.
Nah,
Eagles good band.
Yo,
but
shout out Julian. He said
For the Steelers, you black and gold, man. You could become a Steelers fan now.
You know what? I used to be a Steelers.
Black and yellow.
When I was a little kid, I was a Steelers. I was a Dolphins fan and a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
But I think because they were the teams that were winning Super Bowls and shit. I don't know. And then I woke up and realized I bleed green.
Oh man.
Yeah.
bandwagon. You realized you were on a bandwagon. Julian
You
said
learned at a young age.
Some band down the shape, and that's how she wrote.
Bro, you never saw the Eagles in the 80s and the early 90s, did you?
I wasn't alive in the 80s, Tease.
I'm sorry, man.
What? How old are you, Cap?
Cab's my son. You didn't know Cab's my son?
Oh God.
Speaking of, on this conversation, I'm not like Jose, so I'm not about to own that shit with somebody because that's weird. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Keep it going. You're doing a great job. Let's hear some scores and get some. Huh?
Rub it one out.
So
Cap, how old are you though?
Hey,
No, Tease.
I want to know who the last great Eagle quarterback was in your book.
In my book, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, you'd have to say McNabb, but I can't stand McNabb. He was never really, you know, he actually was the reason we didn't win Super Bowls when he was there, to be honest with you.
You got to go back to Randall Cunningham, maybe?
I love Randall, but no, I don't think Randall was.
I would have said McNabb.
Let's go.
It's funny to know about it. Like, come
McNabb,
on, history.
he's legit.
The greatest quarterback in recent history for the Eagles was Michael Vick.
Yeah. How about Ron Jaworski back in the day?
Were
you around back then?
The Polish rifle.
I'm gonna take the color of everyone's live right now. They look.
How about Brad Gable? You remember Brad Gable?
No, I don't
Bobby
remember.
Hoying. We had Bobby Hoying.
I remember Bobby Hoying.
Brad Gable replaced Bobby Hoying, I think.
You're Avs at -110 right now.
But Rodney Pete. You got
We're
Rodney
up by 12.
Oh, Rodney Pete, yeah. He was the first draft. You know, when he came out, he was the first. I think he was the first pick, wasn't he? In the
He's
draft.
up 11 right now, guys. Real quick,
The Lions
76,
picked him up.
65.
And he was only famous because his wife, Holly. Man, she was hot.
Yeah.
I took Heat first half plus 8. Pushed on that, lost the first quarter, and right now the Heat are up 76-66, up 10 right now.
There you go. There you go.
He came out of the gate a little slow.
Yep. I took the wrong team
What was
early.
the time score?
It was literally 34-29 in the second, 28-25. So that's, what is that, 8-point lead going into the half.
Celtics were up by 8?
Yep. Celtics, yep. We're up by 8.
I got the Heat full game, so I
It's
got
minus 750 right now. Oh, my God.
I got like 3 or 4 really big tickets to go up to FanDuel and cash. I'm waiting for the WNBA lines to come out, though, because I don't want to drive up there without putting any plays in for tomorrow.
Let's go, Justin. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
There's only one game tomorrow at WNBA.
So, Tease, you bet your overnights at the casino live, or you bet them on an app?
I'd go to the casino.
You go there. You like to like to get the feel when you're at, seeing the numbers hit the board.
Yep.
It's funny. A lot of people, as gamblers and handicappers and stuff, gambling is a very superstitious thing, as we know, right? So that's why you take the drive and you do what you do. Have yourself a cup of coffee, eat a donut, and whatever you like to do.
I can't talk to anybody, Ragu. I can't listen to anybody. I can't talk to anybody. I got to put my plays in first.
Shut the radio off. Quiet time drive. Whatever.
Yep. That's why I put my videos out at 3 a.m.
Oh, I'm talking. T, stop lying. You call me every day for my WNBA picks so that you can get your. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm not Venmoing you any more money, Cab.
Fuck, with a haircut would be a new stylist. Fuck.
Hey, man.
No, I think the haircut's badass. You know what it reminds me of? Major League. Wild Thing.
Ricky Vaughn.
Dang, 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 dang.
If anybody on Twitter and the guys have been, if they're in here that have been sending me tips, man, much gratitude to that, man. That I was shocked, man. Like $300 in tips last week.
Beautiful. Nice job.
Nice.
That pays for a little bit of gas money to the casino.
Absolutely.
Damn.
It's only a 20-minute ride, so it's not big. I go to the casino right next to Citizens Bank Park.
Oh, nice.
I got a $10 tip once.
You know, my dad just last night.
My dad
had a midlife crisis last night, or the last 3 days. He got the new 2021 2500 Denali 2500. It's the fucking rearview mirror is an actual camera. It's or a video. I should not even say camera. It's an actual like video. He has no clue how to use it. I don't know why he got it. There's too many buttons on there for him. Knock on wood, but there's no way he doesn't get an offender better in the next fucking week. With the amount of fucking shit that has. It's crazy. Like when I say like I couldn't even understand the truck. There's not a fucking chance he's gonna understand the truck. Not a chance. It's zero chance. He loses his fucking keys 3 times a day as it is.
I got you, Justin. That means let's fucking go. There you go. LFG is let's fucking go.
Where'd you and Jimmy go to dinner the other night?
What's that, buddy?
Where'd you and Jimmy go to dinner the other night?
We were. He was in Orlando, and I met him. We met at the Mouse's house down there. Not inside Disney property, but there's a place called Disney Springs.
Yeah,
it's got a bunch of shops and restaurants. Just kind of walk around. Like a town center type of thing. So we met over there. There's a place called Splitsville. Shout out to those guys. They do a good job. Have a bowling alley in there. It's like an upscale bowling alley. They got good food. And it's kind of a chill atmosphere. So we met over there.
Did you ever go to Pleasure Island when Disney had Pleasure Island open there?
That's what it is now. It's called Disney Springs.
Yeah. Real quick, Marley's got a dip. Marley, where can they find you?
I gotta call it early tonight. I gotta get up at 5, guys. Spend some time with the missus before she.
I love you, bro.
All right, Marley.
For sure, Tease. You're my guy.
Work that grind, man.
I'm gonna hit you. We need to do some talking. Ragu, love you, Doc. I appreciate you joining the show today in the chat, man.
Absolutely, man.
Marley wakes up and he's got my picks.
Keep doing what you do, brother.
For sure. Tease hits me at 3 a.m. As soon as I wake up at 5, I'm like, oh, there it is.
He's like your rooster, right? In the backyard.
That's early.
Hey, I'm starting this day off with money, man. I started off with money. Here's your money, Marley.
That's it. Early bird gets the worm.
I won't complain. I told the guys earlier when I first jump on for WNBA, I just blindly follow Tease. I don't even check it. I don't do nothing. Like, that's my guy. Appreciate that, my brother.
32 and so far, man.
Where can they find you, Marley?
For sure. Look me up at all social media platforms at Marley_bets. Check me out tomorrow on Brothers and Bets. We'll do a little NBA breakdown for the Warriors and Mavs.
Shout out to the coach with you, my man.
Yes, sir. That's my guy, my co-host, the coach. I appreciate you guys. Shout out Pub Sports. Hey, Nikki and Cab, I love doing this, guys. I see you Thursday.
I try to get live, Marley, but
Oh yeah, Marley.
I basically get to see you on replay most of the time, but I try and get in there live as much as I can.
Man, I appreciate it, Tease. Anytime we'll figure some stuff out, man.
Yeah, man, get me in there. We'll talk some WNBA. Turn your peeps on.
I got you. Let's do it. I'll send you some messages. We'll figure out a time frame, my brother.
Look at that. Speaking of devil, it's Nut Flush. Anything on this late WNBA game?
Nut Flush. I'm gonna take them up on that pool. Me and the missus are gonna come back to Vegas. All right, guys.
I'll be there.
Stay
Later,
blessed.
brother.
See you
Thursday.
And have a good night.
So before Marley was jumping out, you were telling us about the $300 in tips you got that you spent at Pleasure Island. Like, what is this? Like, come on, bro. Like,
Where's Pleasure Island at? Where's that located? Exactly at
Orlando.
Pleasure Island to be.
I was making a bad joke. Sorry. That had nothing to do with the actual place.
It was Disney World's bar scene back in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah, they had all
You
kinds
told
of
me
clubs
something
in there.
different about some kind of massage.
Did
Or
they?
something.
Oh wait, no, you're right. They did. They don't have that anymore, right? The Pleasure Island's not like a big, right? That's Epcot, right? I would assume now, right?
No, it's still shops and places to eat and stuff, but it was mainly clubs, like Tease was saying. They had about 8 or 9 nightclubs in there, different themes and stuff. It was a pretty wild scene back in the day.
It was fun.
I heard Epcot is cool. I haven't been there in 20 years. I want to say 15, 20. We did drinking around the world one time.
Yeah,
it didn't last very long. I tell the boys when we got to Germany, that was all she wrote.
I ran out of money when you hit the first 2 worlds, and Disney shifted upside down.
Right, we're in Germany. It goes 9.6. I think it was the least amount of alcohol they had in their beers. There was like 9.6. That was all.
You need to fucking you need to mortgage your house and get your platinum card out when you go there.
It's expensive. Oh,
you ain't lying, bro.
It's expensive.
Speaking of, I still need to make my first trip to Vegas. Like, when are we gonna plan that?
Same. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there in August, like the first week.
First week in August.
It's not around the corner, but it's it's coming up, and then
that's
I get out there for the Breeders' Cup.
It is because you got to get your flight now, bro.
That's what I was about to say. That's the type of notice I need. Is that an invite for the first week of August, or am I inviting myself?
Invite, man. If
All
somebody's there, it's Connor's there, Dutch is there, He's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
He's like, I don't got to invite you to Vegas, Cap. It's fucking Vegas.
It's free.
I got my tickets pretty cheap though, $225. I think
we hang out with. It's not a guy's trip technically, but there's some older gamblers, old time guys that are older than I am, and they've been going out there for fucking decades. So, and they're a good group to hang out with.
Yeah.
In all honesty, as a sports gambler, I don't find Vegas attractive.
Hey, high five, Tease. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was betting through my app the whole time I was there. Like, I placed a couple tickets.
You do nothing.
Somebody who likes things outside of sports gambling. I have a feeling I'm gonna love Vegas.
Listen, that was my first time there, and I was like, I mean, I almost got stabbed there first 15 minutes, but other than that, it just. That's why I love San Antonio so much.
The vibe has changed over the years, but see, I stay on an off-strip property where the gambling's kind of like old school. They got lower limits, let's say, on tables. They got a good sports book. We play horses. You can play roulette, blackjack, whatever machines. So it's kind of a more laid-back scene. It's not like that crazy scene that's up on the strip. Now, the strip, if you go for your first time, you definitely have to get up on the strip and see, what's going on with all the different properties and whatnot. But like Nickel said, if you get in there and you brush up against the wrong type of people, that kind of shit, you can get had for a bad time or somebody tries to roll you over. You never know.
It was crazy.
Usually on the strip, the security's pretty good. So
don't take pictures with those showgirls on the street, man.
I know that was stupid. That was a $40 fucking down the drain, but I had no clue they were going to charge me afterwards. I was more mad about it.
I wouldn't pay them. Are you kidding me? They took a picture and then told you to pay. I would have been like, no, you pay me.
Yeah. I was more mad about getting took for that than almost getting stabbed. Walking
They're
into
busted. They got holes in their nylons and shit.
Bally's. All right, Bally's is cool, but I walked in the wrong time. I walked in the the betting section, or I should say the casino section, not the front concierge. And I realized it wasn't the right place to go. And I walked back. Connor and Brady, DFS by numbers, are in the car waiting for me. And I come up the second door. And before I go to the second door, I stop and I ask some guy, where's the, concierge desk? And I got out, where's the, maybe not even that. And I'm talking about a kitchen knife, like a straight up kitchen knife with the little rubber thing that comes off of it so you don't cut yourself. Comes at me. And I had to close the door and put my foot down at the door so he couldn't get out. And then, you hear Connor go, "Run for it, Nicky," or something like that. He opened the door for me. I fucking just run to the fucking car, get in the fucking door, and he peels the fuck out. Just peels the fuck out.
I know that Bally's.
Yeah, Bally's.
Wow.
Yep.
In Vegas, like there's a tunnel for heroin addicts, a tunnel for meth addicts.
And you want to hear something even funnier?
That's everywhere.
That's funny.
When I got to the concierge desk, okay, some guy walked up and said, "I can't find my family and whatnot." And I thought it was like for real. I didn't really, this is my first time in Vegas. And I quickly realized he's a bum off the streets, and so do they. And as I'm checking in, he just starts going nuts, and he starts spitting at the guy across from me, and tries to jump over the whole desk thing. He's like laying there, flat on it, trying to the guy's swinging around the phone like a nunchuck, hitting him in the top of the head, little plastic phone, with a little thing on it. And I'm sitting there, and she runs away, and I'm sitting like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is my first 30 minutes in fucking, at Vegas. We did go to a weed shop before that, which was awesome. But that was my first experience in Vegas, was that. And then didn't arrest the guy. We watched him we went to Subway at 4 a.m. Went the wrong way, right out of Bally's, not left. And went to Subway. We watched that guy literally walk down the street right next to us.
You're in Vegas and you went to fucking Subway, bro. That's all I got out of that story.
4 a.m. 4 a.m. There's nothing else. We flew in at 12:30.
Cafes out there.
Yeah, there was nothing open.
Hey,
No, it was COVID season. There was nothing open.
Yeah, you're right. That too.
when you're in Vegas, right next to the old Hard Rock, it's the Virgin Casino and Hotel now. Across the street is Big Chicken. It's Shaq's Chicken Joint. The best chicken sandwich you'll ever eat, dude.
Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
Party with the food game, but that's all right.
Our hotel room was awesome. G got us a hotel room, me and Razor. We paid $75 a piece for 4 nights. Awesome. And we were looking over the what's that big Ferris wheel that you can go in and eat? Yeah, so we were overlooking that, which was freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Everything else to the left, the pools and all that stuff. So our room was awesome. It's just that first thing that happened downstairs, and then the second thing that happened
was quite a bit.
Yeah, the rooms are huge too. The two beds are fucking gigantor in there.
It's a good. That's the bit. Well, it's not the busiest corner, but it has claimed to be the busiest corner because you have the Bellagio across the street. You got Caesar's Palace across the kitty corner. Then you have, I guess, the Cromwell, which is a nice little boutique place where they have a lot of nice pool parties upstairs. The
I heard Golden Nugget bought Bally's, by the way.
Nick, put me backstage real quick.
Yes, sir. I heard
you can do
Golden Nugget bought Bally's. So
I heard they're going to make it a horseshoe property.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, but
okay.
I think Caesar still owns it. They're just going to rebrand it.
So it's not to be the Golden Nugget. It'll be Caesar's or something like that.
It'll be the horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
Yeah.
It was. We had some lunch there and stuff like that. Their sports book was pretty cool. It's like almost like an amphitheater, a mini amphitheater.
Yeah, it's like a stadium seating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know who used to be the sports book manager there? He's running DraftKings. He was the first hire, like when Johnny Aiello. He went from the Bally's to the Wynn, and then he got hired away from DraftKings. A lot of the guys in Vegas got hired away with these newer companies. You know, when they started opening up, like on the East Coast and stuff. But yeah, Johnny's a great guy, man. My dad used to know him from years gone by. That was my dad's hangout was Bally's there in Atlantic City. Yep.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yep. Back when the boys ran things.
That's when the boys ran things. Speaking of boys run things, let's hit a little quick commercial. We'll be right motherfucking back.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're in the Southtown 101 area, San Antonio, visit Southtown 101. We were all there. Everybody here except for Moose was there. Fantastic time. Food, drinks, live karaoke, the whole fucking nine.
Yeah, shout out to our guys at the Southtown, the whole crew, Kevin.
Yep.
Everybody back home.
Speaking of Southtown and the food and how good it was, Big Show, can we have this conversation one more time about your mozzarella sticks?
Go ahead, man. I don't care. Go ahead.
All right, so you guys got to understand how bad I felt, and I'm not gonna say anybody because I don't want to sound like I'm like putting anybody on blast. But so like, there's all this food, right? It was like nachos, mozzarella sticks, and it was set out literally like it was meant for just like people to eat, and everyone was eating it, and I was just watching so many different people eat it. Like
you need the cheese mozzarella sticks. I know it's coming. I know it.
Yeah. So I was like, oh fuck it. So I grabbed a mozzarella stick and I ate it. And then Big Show, who I haven't really got to talk to much at this point because it was the first night I was there, he comes up, he's like, who the fuck ate all my mozzarella sticks? And I'm sitting there eating one of his mozzarella sticks, and I was like, bro, I only ate one. I only ate one. I'm like trying to like defend myself. I'm like, I'm so sorry, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, right? I was just chopping one down.
I literally watched the last person dip it into the rest of the marinara sauce. They were like squeezing it around the cup to get all the marinara sauce.
She was like,
I'm like, that's my mom's fucking relish stick.
Bro, and it was that time of night where we've had enough drinks to where like if I was to have ordered mozzarella. Yeah, if I had ordered mozzarella sticks, it was that time of night where I'd want my fucking mozzarella sticks. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
Big Show been drinking. Like, oh, you take fucking mozzarella sticks. Hopefully the kitchen wasn't closed by then.
You know, he said, let me buy you another one. I'm like, I don't want any motherfucking mozzarella sticks. I just watched my last one get fucking.
Hey, I know the first night I got there, they ran out of food because all you fuckers ate everything. I tried to get something. I says, I think I wound up eating I think I ate the peanut butter hamburger, which is really good.
Yes, dude.
But they were out of chicken, they were out of this, they were out of that. I said, okay.
Yeah.
I heard the peanut butter hamburger was good, so let's go at it. It was really good. Actually.
All the burgers are good.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Nothing but good
Moose,
stuff.
you ever had a peanut butter hamburger?
The chicken sandwich was good too. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now everybody's raving about the chicken sandwich.
Just don't
go talking about chicken
next
sandwiches.
time you order, if you ever order one, Moose, just don't get the deer food.
Don't get the what?
The deer food.
The deer food?
The lettuce and the onions because it kind of makes it
all right.
Yeah, Big Show don't like the lettuce, tomato, any of that. I don't like tomato, but I like everything else.
My favorite burger is generally got avocado on it, grilled onions on it.
A little avocado?
What happened? You booed him because he said avocado?
I think so.
Huh?
Yeah, I took him down as soon as he said avocado on a burger.
You got fancy on us, guys.
Hey, Cheryl, I watched your the part 2 clip of the barbecue.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
That was freaking awesome, man. Great job.
It was so good.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back. I said I want to do one of those for sure next time.
Oh my gosh, imagine that.
Hey, next time I'm around, we can all go do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a good look. Yeah.
Big Sure, are you going to Austin for the UFC or the fight that's coming up?
95% in, yeah.
Okay, well, if you go to Austin, can I take you to some places for the Big Show Tour 3? You want to? I know some places in Austin that have some banging barbecue, bro.
Yeah, we actually thought about it. We'll be there for 3 days, so hopefully that's at least 2 meals, and we just go to barbecue for them meals, and we'd be able to do something like that.
Yeah,
if we can do 3 in 3 days, maybe. But it's kind of hard, man. It's a lot of fucking food, man. Like, no joke. Like, I'm a big boy. I can handle food. Like, by the second,
I'll eat. It can be your show. I'll eat. Don't worry. I'll eat all of it.
Hey, Big Show. What's the time frame when you start eating? Like, are you going at like 11 o'clock and going to 6? Or are you fucking going like every hour? You're pounding like 3 pounds of food at each place.
Well, the first one, tell them.
Yeah, the first one we start at like 11, and by 4 o'clock we've already been to 3 spots. So like we've been
got drive time too.
Yeah, a little bit of drive time. The second one was pretty bad because there was no drive time. There was no time to like fucking smoke a joint or a couple cigarettes to open up.
Oh, really? I know the first one was harder. The second one was.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. I'm sitting here saying I'll eat it for you. If I'm on a food show and you're not going to let me smoke, we're going to have some problems. I'm going to be like Axe and Bronson on Fuck That's Delicious. Like,
It's
be
not that
outside
we
with the food in the basket.
We were like 1 mile away from each other on every stop. So, like, we literally walk out the door, get in the truck, and be at the next stop. So it was like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Ron Lawson. He caught it before I even said it.
Yeah, he was in the chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Carb between stuff. There you go. Exactly.
No way.
Yeah, I can't eat unless I smoke at all. Like,
Bro, we're taking a break. Like, the cameraman's going to have to stand outside of the place with me, and he's going to have to light up a little joint with me. He's going to have to wait and be like, hey, I'm glad it was close. We didn't have to spend like $1,000 on gas, but you're going to have to wait, because we're about to smoke this gas.
Smoking really doesn't even really help. You're full of meat. So you're full of like heavy ass shit the whole time.
Wait, hold on. What are you full of?
Meat.
I'm being a little kid. I'm sorry.
But at the same time, you should just have a couple. But it's hard, I would assume, right? Just have a little bit of a lot of great food. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How can I not pick at that? Okay, you know what I mean?
I was hungry on the first one, but then you realize how much you fucking really need to eat the next 2 hours.
Exactly. You're like, I want to dumb myself in on the first and second one, and I got the third one coming up. We went to that. What was it next to the hotel? Was it Salt Lick next to the hotel? Salt something.
Let's go.
Yeah, 3 in 1 day, Kev. Salt Lick. Yeah, Salt Lick's the one way out.
No, I'm just saying when we went there for a couple times by the hotel. I remember the second time I got some like tacos with brisket in them. Fucking amazing. They were fucking amazing.
I think you're just talking about the steakhouse, Texas.
Yeah, the steakhouse. Yeah, the steakhouse. Salt was that what it was? Salt Lick steakhouse.
Salt Grass.
Salt Grass.
He
That's
said
right,
Salt Lick. That's like a chain steakhouse, Nick.
Yeah, I fucking know. It was fucking awesome though.
Hey, is there still Mama June's out there in Texas?
I don't know, bro. All this talk of food, man, it's got me hungry. Like, I went to a one in gambling content and do food gambling content.
Dude, I went to a one in because I went to the Texas Baseball Ranch where they develop all these like legit pitchers. And one of the barbecue places I went was Mama June's, and it had the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had. It had the best cheesy mashed potatoes I've ever had. It had the best.
Is she that chick that's on the Netflix show, Mama June's? She's been doing it for a long time. She's like a janitor at a high school, and she has a barbecue place, bro. I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know. I mean, all I know is that the person that was serving me, like as soon as I walked in, like she was just like money just like lit up in her eyes, like, oh, this guy's about to buy a shit ton of food.
Right on, Ron. Good job, Ron.
Oh, nice.
Bro, the Heat are fucking whooping ass right now, guys.
What do we got?
Hey, to Bruce's point, I seen when I was talking about the episode I watched today, to shout out to Brizzy, because Brizzy was talking about, for me, it's all about getting the sides. Got to have some sides with the barbecue, man.
Well, Big Show eats his sides before he eats his fucking main course.
Here's my problem with that, and I watched this too. I saw you say that, Big Show. I saw Brizzy say that. How do you eat your fries before a fucking hamburger?
Colorado.
Okay, I don't do that.
You want to eat them nice and hot.
How do you eat cold fries?
Yeah, you got to eat them hot.
I'd rather eat cold fries than a cold
I
hamburger.
don't want lukewarm. If I'm paying for this, some bitches, I want lukewarm fries. I don't want soft fries. I want
McKinnon goal, cash it. I gave that out today. McKinnon goal plus 110.
You know what I've done in the past? Is I said bring my fries out after I finish my burger, please.
It's like an appetizer.
They've done it. They don't look at you weird. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's smart." Yeah,
I do it with everything though. I eat sides before all the protein. I've just done it my whole life that way. I'm weird. My dad did it, so I fucking copied him.
Hey, your dad not copying.
Nothing wrong with that, Big Show.
It's part of the blood.
Blaming your dad, Big Show, for everything. I get it.
Hey, not to like go back, but there's something. If I don't like say it soon, I'm gonna forget it.
Joking, bro.
Nick, you were talking about the homeless encounter you had.
Oh yeah.
I had two of them. Dude, I had a crazy ass one. When I made a Little League All-Star team that ended up like almost going to Williamsport. So shout out for me for being a Little League All-Star.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that happened was as we were playing our games, this homeless guy that was in the area just started watching our practices, and he started, just kind of interacting with us. And my dad, who was the coach, didn't really say anything. He was being pretty innocent. But over the course of a few practices and him watching us play a couple of games, all of a sudden he starts showing up to our team parties. And then all of a sudden the kids are inviting him to go on our next tournament. So he's now having to go into the car with one of our parents. So our parents at this team party are trying to figure out, like, okay, who's going to take this homeless person up to this tournament? And who's going to take this homeless person back to the tournament?
And what hotel is he staying? Right?
He's homeless. Why does he need a hotel? He's already in his element.
He'll feel right at home. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Bro, it's bad when you it's bad. You cut out. But it's bad whenever you tell that story and it's just like, oh yeah, that makes me think of the guy that bought me and my buddy every time I'd pick these Twins up on my baseball team. There was this homeless guy. He's still there today. Like, he would always buy us beer, man, when we were like 16. So.
Get out! Oh,
bro,
is it foul?
I'll tell you another one real quick.
There he is, LJ.
I promise. Everybody in the chat. LJ, what up?
What's up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, man?
Gotcha.
Okay, look, I need you to send a link to my email so I can get on my big computer.
I got your email. Got you.
Aces are killing me, man. They're friggin' killing me.
Yeah, they're killing me. I hear you.
Oh, are you going to go 3-1?
Who jinxed them?
Sorry. I bet I'm with you. I bet I'm with you, Jesus. That's all it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Danny Betts came down with Brady to a Titan FC show in Miami. We stayed at South Beach. And we went from the fight to a fine dining restaurant, if you guys know what I mean, right? And they wanted too much. They wanted $500 just to get in for three of us. So we're like, all right, fuck that. We'll go to a fine dining restaurant the next day. And literally, we walk across the street, go in the gas station, get a couple bags of chips and whatnot, waiting for our Uber, just sitting there, literally back against the gas station window. And some woman drives up. Not a woman. And this bum walks up at the same time, and he starts hassling her. And she's like, I'm a goddess. I'm a goddess. And he starts calling her something else, whatever, right? So she's mad. She walks in the gas station, walks out, gets the manager, and he's still talking shit, and she grabs her switchblade. And she walks up to him, switchblade, ask Danny, ask Brady, and walks up to him and puts a fucking curse on him. Like, the guy was just like letting her put the fucking blade basically up against his friggin' forehead almost. Puts a freaking, curse on him and says, I'm a goddess. Wait, what happens in your sleep? Gets in her car and just speeds the fuck off. That was Brady's first time in Miami. First time in Miami. I don't know what it is with homeless people, but it just gravitates towards me. This is just 1 year. 1 year. Vegas to that was actually only 4 months, to be quite frank, because they came down early last year. So, yep, watch what you do.
I think that calls for a shoey.
There you go. That's a good answer.
Hey, Moose.
I'm back.
Hey, Moose.
I'm back.
Why don't you get that homeless guy's shoe and mail it to Nick?
Oh, you fucking better not.
See, now we're getting somewhere with these stories. Now we're
I saw a comment in the chat, Joseph, that said, you cuddle your kids too much. Dude, that was the entire societal norm at the place I lived. It was Rancho Bernardo, which is a pretty well-known, like ritzy, upscale. All the kids drove BMWs, myself included. We all had like the most fragile type life you could live because everything was done for us. So no parent was saying no when the kids were saying, we want this homeless guy coming up with us to San Bernardino for this next tournament.
Yeah, it's like, if you say no, you're the asshole.
But you're also like being
minus 117 on the money line.
I used to drive a pair of Pro Kids.
Nice. Get it.
Everyone here.
Put in the chat.
I've been watching this game. I've seen enough. I'm hopping on the Twins with you guys. I got minus 117 on the money line. I've seen enough. I believe in them.
Them Twinkies.
Should have scored last inning. I mean, shit. First and third one.
All right.
I mean, just a terrible at bat by I forget who was up, but I think it was the leadoff hitter, but I don't know the name off the top of my head. But I mean, had a couple of pitches to do something with and just didn't do it.
Hold on, Justin, are you for real? He said he'll send you a shoe from Germany, Nick, to do a shoey with.
Hey, I know you.
I will take it.
I know you know this, Cat, but I parlay like all my plays. Like I'll play them individual and then I'll parlay them all. So somebody's in trouble for jinxing my aces.
Oh, so that's so when you lose, you know it's somebody else's fault for jinxing it. It's that's all it is, right?
Well, it's either that or the haircut.
No, the haircut's on point.
So now you purposely dye your hair for this reason? You can blame it on the fucking haircut? Come on now.
No.
Well, I was gonna say, Tease, most people they do that like to start a streak. They don't do it when they're on a 9-0 streak. They don't go get a haircut when they're on a 9-0 streak.
In all honesty, I've been really trying to get rid of my superstitions, man, because it's really bad. Like I'll wear the same shirt for 3 days straight. I shit you not.
Okay.
Is that it?
I knuckle my knuckles hurt every day. I knuckle. That's one thing I do is knuckle a lot. What's everybody's
JPZ said, "Let's go," and Justin said, "Welcome to the club." So I guess we got some people on this Twins with me. So let's catch this shit.
I wasn't the first one. I wasn't the first one. I was literally capping it when you were like, "Hey, do you guys have any bets?" I think I like this under. Which, man, I really wish I would have played the under.
Man, that's like.
Ragu, are you on the baseball tonight too?
I had the Marlins early first five.
Beautiful.
I'm on the Twins with you guys -119.
There you go. Well, let's get it, Twins. Moose, I was going to say.
What about this Dodger game that's going on with the D-backs?
Let's go.
4-2, bottom of 2, Dodgers. -1200. Jesus Lord.
What is it?
4-2, Dodgers.
Oh, it's 4-2?
Bottom of 2. They got the run on at 3.5, which means they're probably about to score again, right?
Hey,
No, that's not what that means.
Is there a dog anybody likes tomorrow?
It just happened because I seen it was 2-2. I just flipped over.
Okay,
I got to start looking at tomorrow's card. I'm going on with Jimmy in the morning, so I need to start looking at these.
I've already been looking.
Angels are up for 3, man.
I know the Angels are up because, of course, they are since we didn't play them today.
I mean, Phillies should be a pretty good play tomorrow versus Snell. Not gonna lie, Snell has looked really, really bad in his rehab starts. So I would not trust Snell coming out the gate and doing well.
I don't know if I would bet the Phillies.
Somebody's laughing here.
For 5 games.
I didn't hear any of that. That was cutting out. Like
I'd be hesitant to bet the Phillies after how hot their bats were last weekend because they probably won't score a run for the next 5 games.
I mean, that's granted against the starting pitching for most other games, but I mean, Clevenger was on point today. Snell will walk guys. You can literally do nothing in the box and get to first base versus Snell. Yeah. His walk to strikeout ratio was even, but he had abnormal amount of strikeouts and he had an abnormal amount of walks. So,
like this girl I used to know in high school.
Oh yeah, abnormal walk to strikeout ratio.
No, easy to get to first base.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
I was going to pull the trigger on Clevenger because he's.
Oh my God! What a save by fucking St. Louis. He fanned on the puck. Wow, it should have been easily 2-1 Colorado right now.
Yeah, Clevenger. There's got to be regression at some point because guys that have Tommy John surgeries 2 times. This is the second one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They have crazy ebb and flow. Like you look at Alex Cobb and what his career has been like after a second Tommy John. It's been as up and down as any pitcher in an MLB. And Clevenger's just come out and just shoved like every single game.
I didn't play him his first out, and I got him on this. This is his third. Is this the third time since he's been back?
Yes, third start.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
I almost pulled the trigger on him, but I didn't do it today. Because to me, I was kind of watching San Diego early on, and I knew it was going to kind of come more to the mean. They were struggling against teams that had over 500, but they were beating all these weaker teams. And then they started, hitting the ball a little bit better, and then they got a little bit better. I mean, the pitching, they got good pitching. Pitching's not a question, but just they weren't getting the run support. Backing up the good pitching, but they were doing it against weaker teams, lower scoring type games. But now they're just kind of coming back to the mean now. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to break into. I'm gonna have to.
We've gotten walked and we've benefited from errors. There was a significant error the other day in the Braves game where it was a fielder's choice where they tried to throw out Profar at home, and if they just took the out at first base, the inning would have ended right there. And I think they were able to scratch out another couple or another 2 because they didn't record that out at first base. And those are the kind of things that when things are going right, you get that. But as soon as things start going bad, like all those plays start getting made. And I do think the Padres are about to go through a phase where a lot of those plays are getting made because they have 40 games in 42 days. 40 games in 42 days. That's crazy.
How their splits looking right now?
2 doubleheaders.
It's pretty even. Petco Park has played back to the under, even though it went back. It was over like the last year, but it's hitting back to the under. The splits are crazy though between Hosmer, Machado, and the rest of the lineup. If those two guys, if one of those guys is out, because you're going to have to see that in a 40-game stretch, you're going to see a lineup that literally goes Machado hitting 370 or whatever it is, down to the next guy hitting 212 or like 215. So it's going to be a crazy drop off, and there's not going to be the freebies like they're getting. There's not going to be the errors like they're getting. So I do expect a rough patch coming up at some point here.
Hey guys,
you're gonna check the lineups. Yeah, we just talk about home experts, right? There's my perfect point, perfect example right there.
I'm gonna go hang out in the chat. So it was good hanging with you guys.
No, don't go in the chat, man. Where you going?
People are teasing about his haircut too much. That's it.
Probably gonna start hearing me snoring. And I've got to stay up until these lines come out, until the line comes out for this game tomorrow.
So when is that going to be, Tease? Because I got to stay up in cap. So
I don't know. Like it probably come out right after these games end. So probably like midnight, 1 o'clock a.m. on Eastern time. That is. So,
you just run on one.
There's only one game night, so it's not going to be a terribly late night for me. Thank goodness.
Lucky.
Yeah, there was.
I'm just pissed that we got all baseball in about a month.
Get used to it.
Not all baseball. You'll have WNBA, bro.
Yeah, you're right. A little bit of WNBA.
Yeah, there we go. And then you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that summer league in Las Vegas. If they come back to that, are they playing summer league every summer in Vegas now?
Hey, you know who's USFL, man? Rob Vino, man, from Wager Talk. Dude, he's been on fire with the USFL.
Oh, yeah, I haven't paid any attention to that at all.
Yeah.
Me neither. I still forgot that was a thing.
I really wanted to, but all the teams like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Houston, they're all the games are in Alabama. Like, what sense is that? Makes no sense to me. Why are they called the Philadelphia Stars if they're playing in Birmingham?
Yeah.
All the games are in Birmingham?
Yeah, there are like 2 different stadiums in Alabama.
They ain't got enough money to travel around the world yet.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
It really
makes sense.
When the USFL came out in the 80s, that league actually had a shot because the NFL went on strike and they were getting good players out of college, and they actually had a shot until Donald Trump fucked them.
Oh, here we go. Let's not get political here. No politics on the show.
You know
Jay Peasy said Alex Cobb is about to cash another ticket.
Hey, one of my favorite guys in football played for.
There you go. Let's go.
Herschel Walker.
Oh yeah, New Jersey Generals, man.
Herschel.
My man Herschel.
Yeah, man.
Beast.
All right, guys. I appreciate you having me on, and I look forward to hanging out on Thursday.
Hell yeah, Tease. Later, brother.
Don't forget to watch for my Twitter pic tomorrow.
Go Colorado! Sorry, real quick. Go Colorado! Fuck yeah! Sorry. Go ahead, Tease.
All right, Avs on the board. LJ, so I used to have that same problem. Like I had a problem with my Twitter account got hacked one time. And I was like, dude, send me my links to the email.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there one day, I'm like, you know what? And I didn't get the link. I'm like, I'm gonna be late for the show, whatever. So it happened a couple of times. Then me like I had a fucking light bulb went on in my head. I said, you know what I could do? I could take the link out of my fucking phone and just send it to my email instead of keep having to hack the guy and say, hurry up and send me the link.
What, does it not work?
To my email one day.
Twitter?
No, see, I have 2 Twitters. So one of them I can't send it. Like I can't copy it for some reason. I only can do it on my other Twitter. So it's just easier just to send it to my email. That way I know I'll get it.
It's on the computer. I hear you.
Yeah, it's confusing.
That was like an emergency thing for me one day. I was like, I'm not going to get on this.
Come on.
I've heard a couple people have to.
But that was the problem. My Twitter got hacked and I couldn't get into the damn thing. I was locked out except for one phone that was good on. I had that phone to get it.
Yeah. I forgot one of the passwords on mine.
Really? When did you get hacked,
Yeah.
Ragu?
During college football.
This season?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
You'd think they would have gave me some extra, W's or L's or something. But they didn't touch any of my plays. It was weird. I lost a bunch of followers and shit. It was crazy.
That is fucking weird. I've noticed that I've had to refollow at least 15, 20 people in the last 2 months that I've been following for years. I had to refollow Preston, Billy.
I had to refollow Preston also.
See, that Twitter, something's going on with Twitter where they're like unfollowing people for you. It's very fucking weird.
Yeah.
Really, really, really weird. Doesn't make any. Ever since I'm not gonna say his name, but took over, it seems like that's when it's like really started happening. In the last month, it's like Wham, DJ Big Boss. There's been a bunch of people where I've actually DM'd them like, they're making me refollow you again. He's like, that's fucking weird. He's like, I know you've been following. Because I didn't want him to think I was just started following out of nowhere.
Stop making excuses. We know what you're doing, Nick.
Shit. Pub Sports, I had to refollow. Pub Sports.
Mike, you hopped on the Twinkies with us. Let's go.
Come on, Big Show. Flex up. Tell me you booted Nick out of the chat.
What happened?
Get him out. There we go. Perfect timing. He's out.
1 point. Yeah.
Let's all do our best strikeout. What's so like an arrow, like,
oh, come on. If you were a hitter and an umpire did that to you, you would turn around and be so pissed.
Or you think I haven't done that to somebody before?
As an umpire? Oh, I'd be so pissed at you if you did that. Oh, my God.
They're like,
hey, they're here to see me.
Like, you just, like,
well,
yeah, you fucking, that's the whole fun of this.
We had, have you guys seen the umpires that do the dances after a strikeout?
Yes. I was trying to say this to them in the Discord the other day. Moose, they didn't believe me. It's what league is that? Is that
It's all over. We had it in travel ball. Yeah. It's a bored ass umpire that's just trying to make their day better.
But I've seen the whole team do it. I've seen the whole team before, right before the pitch, like do like a whole.
Are you talking Savannah Bananas?
That might be it. They do like a twerk thing. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's Savannah Bananas. Yeah, that's a fun ass league. Like that shit's gonna like, dude. Manfred better fucking keep his shit in check because that league will, that league could compete. Like I'm not saying like they're gonna like start recruiting MLB players, but
it's crazy though.
Interesting
right?
brand of baseball, and there are fans that are showing up, and there's a lot of them, and they really enjoy it.
The umpire brushed the plate as he's laying down like and he's humping the plate at the same time, like doing like a twerk thing. It's the craziest fucking.
What are you talking about? Crazy banana? Is that what you said?
Nobody could be as worse as Angel Hernandez. He's number one.
Boy, he is so bad.
It's crazy this league. I was like, I didn't know what it was at first. I still really don't, but it's like I guess it's all for a lot of it for entertainment. They were like fucking cut off, fucking I don't know, fuck.
Hey, how did it go with the girl earlier, the Madden girl? How did it go with her?
Good.
She was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, she followed me on Twitter. I hit her up in a message one time, and she followed me back. I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's really nice, really awesome.
Yeah,
make sure, guys, if you weren't in here, make sure you follow her. Check out what she's doing. She's bringing different cappers, from all around on her show every day, doing different little segments with them. I did one with her on Monday. It was a lot of fun. Okay. She's doing great work.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and not to like start or talk shit, but definitely seems to have a really good idea who to surround herself with.
What do you mean not to talk shit? Like that sounded like you're about to say something bad. That was a positive comment. Moose sounded like he's about to be like, not to talk shit.
Yeah. I mean, I could have said, hey, she cut out that asshole dude that's fucking keeps on like saying shit and it being a little bitch.
Oh, that's where he was going with that. Okay.
That's what I was trying to avoid, Cab. God damn. I mean, fuck.
You didn't avoid it. You didn't avoid it. You missed.
I did avoid it until you're like, oh, he was being so nice. Like, oh, well, fuck.
This reminds me of the Brendan Schaub and Bobby Lee podcast from 4 nights ago. Check that out.
With Brendan Schaub?
Yeah. You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I watched it last night. I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, what happened here?
He is a bully. Like, that fucking guy is a fucking bully.
And he tried to, like, retract everything and stuff like that. He's a good salesman, but you can tell you can see right through his ass. He's a fucking
All I heard was bully. Are we talking about Razor?
No, Brandon Schaub. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're talking about Razor. Sorry.
Colorado on a PP right now. 2 minutes. 6:22 in the second.
Come on, Let's go.
And we also got 104-92 Heat, 6 minutes left in the game. Celtics are going on a run right here. I need the Heat to win because my dad wanted me to bet Tatum to win the Eastern Conference MVP at 16-1 or something like that. He wanted me to put $1,000 on it, and I didn't. No. And every fucking night for the last week and a half, I've been hearing it from him. So I need the Heat to fucking win. I need them to win.
They will.
I need them to win.
So you're not torn watching the Celtics and the Heat playing right now?
Nope, not at all.
I need shits about it.
It's if I would have bet, this was in my head. I mean, and now I was talking about Big Show, and I think somebody else about it backstage last night, I want to say. And I was like, if I would have bet Tatum at 16-1 and then just hedged out and took the Heat to win the series, I think it's a guaranteed bet because if I think the Celtics win the series, it's going to Tatum for MVP, right?
You sure about that?
I'm hoping not. I mean, I'm hoping if they do win, I'm hoping not. But who would be second?
Do you owe your dad if he wins MVP?
Smart.
No.
Smart would probably be. Smart could get it just because.
But he's injured.
The way he plays the game, people love it. So it's a fan favorite the way he plays the game.
Especially if he comes back from being hurt and has a
good
season. What? Sorry.
Moose. Go ahead. No. A's just hit a 2-run homer. Hey, it's 2-0, bro. They had to score to win, man. It's 2 runs. This game wasn't going to stay 0-0. It's not going to stay 0-0.
It ain't going to be a 1-0 game. Fuck that.
It just sucked. They showed like the most depressed drummer of all time. Just like
somebody had to strike first.
Exactly. That's what I say that to people sometimes.
But hey, that's okay.
Yeah, I tell people sometimes I was like, hey, we had to score 1 to win anyways. Like, might as well make it 2. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, I mean, we had to fucking score anyways. We got to score 2. So what? Score 2 runs. That was like back when I was playing when people would say that, not a gambling thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, when I was playing, they used to tell me anytime you lost a 1-run game, it was the fucking manager's fault.
There you go.
Oh, Raghu, how many times have you been to Vegas, you think?
Excuse me?
How many times have you been to Vegas?
How many times in my lifetime I've been there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean, I used to go, I mean, pre-pandemic days, I was going like 3 to 4 times a year on average. So, awesome. And probably for the last 20 plus years, 25 years. See, I've been there probably close to 100 times.
Fucking A.
So I got you in August.
I still got money in my pocket.
Do you make it a plan to stay at the same place, or you always move around, kind of, or do you kind of like to?
I used to stay with Caesar's Properties for a long time, and then probably the past 15 years I was staying with Boyd. So probably the last 25 years, I'd probably say 12 years with Caesar's and like 10, 15 years with Boyd.
Okay.
Yeah, it's off strip. Like I was telling you, New Orleans, I stay there, and then you know, Westgate. The Westgate's a nice place, and South Point is really nice too. I like the South Point. They got a great book there. They got good, you know, they got during football season you can bet 105 over there, which is nice. Connor
Circa was it Connor?
South Point's great off the strip.
Circa opened up a couple 3 years ago, and then
is that the big one that
downtown?
We went to Connor to meet the guys, and we went to the In-N-Out. Was that the Circa? Was that the?
I went there. I've been there a bunch of times. I don't know. We just went to the Westgate.
That was the Westgate.
I love the Westgate.
Huge fucking.
Westgate's still the biggest. Circa just has like this kind of little, like seating, like a like a little thing. It looks cool. It's pivoted down.
That place
it's nice. They don't got horses there, so yeah. But it's very nice. It's very nice. Nutflush was there when I was there with Ski, a long time ago.
Speaking of, I was about to ask you, do you know if Nutflush is going to go down in August? Because he had told me something about another trip this summer, but I don't know if you guys were planning that one together.
I haven't spoken to Mike, but they usually show up. You know, he'll say, "Hey, I'll be there," or his wife will text my wife or something, and they'll say, "Hey, we're coming down." But yeah, I'll reach out to Mike definitely. I'm sure.
Okay.
You know, if he's available, he'll be there. If not, if he's got a family trip, then that's understandable. You know.
Oh, of course, right.
He mentioned something in August to us the other night.
That's why I was asking that.
Teese and I, we hadn't talked, And he said it on the show that night. And I said, I'm going to be out there in August. I said, what days? He says 2nd through 9th. And I said, the same days I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Brought up August.
Yeah.
I did to go. Yeah, he can go to Vegas, but I wanted to go to meet
California.
him. Yeah, go on the boat. So I don't know. We could do that after. I was trying to. I'm planning a trip to go to
How far?
Cali.
And when are you planning it, C-Mac? What if I just piggybacked on it and came when you went? Because I'm going to go too.
I don't know. Well, if everyone's in Vegas, we could just go right out of here to there, maybe for a couple days. And go to a game like that weekend. Whatever the 9th is. Hold on, let's look it up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this.
July, August. 3 months away. That's enough time to plan for me.
Because
it's hot in July.
I had conversations with
him. It's hot as fuck.
Bro, nothing's hot in Florida.
It's hot.
You know, there's nothing hot in Florida. Ain't nothing hot in Florida. Humidity.
Yeah, Vegas is dry.
Vegas is hot,
better,
bro.
but 118, Nick.
But it's a dry
I don't give a shit. If it's the humidity down here, the humidity fucks you up. It's like walking through air. You literally feel the air as you're walking through it in the summer. It's bad.
Well, if it's humidity, you're feeling the moisture, not the air. You're feeling the water.
Whatever the fuck it is. It's something. You know what I mean? Like literally. And it's still 94, 95 to 100 out. And you know what I mean? You're walking through humidity.
Okay, that weekend's the 6th, the 7th is Saturday, Sunday, Monday's the 8th. I don't know. We could then leave like right then and go to Cali, with these guys. You're here, Doc, the 2nd through the 9th, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes, sir.
What month is that?
August.
August. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be hot as it's already 100. Today it was like 102. It was hot as shit out there today. Holy fuck.
Hey, what you do? You jump in the sauna for a few minutes, then you go outside. You
feel a little better. Have you been getting the rain, Magoo?
Yeah, we've been getting rain in the afternoons lately.
So you're
saying the weekend?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they'll be here the 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, the weekend's the 5th, 6th, 7th. I don't know. Maybe we can piggyback with going to Cali on Monday, Tuesday, something like, or when,
8th, 9th.
Yeah, we'll
like go see Nutflush. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that where
we were supposed to go out there like a couple years ago for Breeders' Cup, and we had a
we were.
Yeah, that never happened.
I don't know about you guys, but C-Mac, if we go out on the boat, we're not eating that day unless we catch what we're eating.
Oh, no, man. I ain't trying to yak.
What do you mean yak?
I'm not trying to get seasick. I've gone, but I mean, I've been on plenty of boats, like.
You get seasick, you friggin' vagina? No way.
No, once. I'm just saying, like he said, we're not going to eat. Yeah, I'm not going to just eat, or I'm hungover. And no, I'm pretty good. I haven't been. No, I've been.
Oh no, I meant like if you don't catch fish.
Hey Moose, what you clapping over there for?
You might be eating tacos when you get off the boat.
Twin score or what?
Hey, I saw Mike G in the chat say boom. There we go, boys. There we go. Lewis just hit a 1-run bomb. We got half of it back. 1-2 now. 1-2.
Full game.
See, that's what they needed.
Giants 10-7. Rockies.
Wait, Twins are up, you said?
Yeah.
No,
they're down
2-1. But they're the young shortstop, Royce Lewis, man, he's making that Correa deal look like, why'd you guys do that?
What a glove save by Kemper.
Y'all know the stat about the Twins, right?
How old is he? Because he's fully balding.
What's that, LJ? What's the stat?
The Twins?
C-Mac caught that.
Hold on. Let me find it.
Balding.
Let me find it.
Great hair.
Let me find it. Hold on. Let me get this phone.
Is there a code blue cab?
Huh?
Is there a code blue?
What is that?
The Avalanche, real quick, looks so much better than St. Louis. It's unreal. This game.
Yeah, it took that first period, Nick. That's why I'm glad I got the Blues got out. Now they're getting their legs underneath, on the ice.
It's two different teams on the ice. I took them at minus 110 when they were down a goal. Me and was it Ronnie in there? It was Ronnie or somebody else.
Tease, you sound like Jose. I can't bet West Coast teams.
Hey,
he told me
that up. Shout out to Jose. He came out to my house this weekend, stayed the night with me. I cooked us.
Really? How was it?
How was that?
Did you guys cuddle?
Same bed?
Yeah, no. We didn't do that. We didn't do that, you know. But
Oh, you didn't cuddle?
I feel bad because. So listen. We're sitting at the game, right? And I thought about betting the Red Sox with them, just kind of like, what did I miss?
Yeah. I took the Rangers, so they fucked me the next day.
Sorry.
LJ, what did I miss? Hold up.
I'm sorry. Gosh.
What the fuck? God damn it. You motherfuckers. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing.
It's
No,
that same bed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kill it.
Oh my
Get it.
God.
So all right, look. So we go out to the game, and I thought about betting the Rangers, or I mean the Red Sox, but like you said, I was like, man, fuck, I'm not betting on the Red Sox right now. I wanted to back him because I just kind of wanted money on the game with him, but I didn't do it. Anyways, long story short, we're sitting there and Rangers drop a bomb. I think it was Garcia. It was like back-to-back bombs, actually, right? So the Rangers hit back-to-back bombs, and Jose's it wasn't just betting, it was the Red Sox fan into it, everything. It just drained out of him. Life drained out of him instantly. It was just I took out my phone and I just started recording. Him. And some Bubba from like 2 rows back is like, oh, that's messed up, man. That's fucking funny. Like,
oh, you got to send that. Can you send that to me?
Well,
We gotta
so
make
I'll
that
send it to you. You can't tell as much in the video because he's just sitting there looking at his phone, but he didn't look at his phone the whole game. Like, he wasn't sitting there looking at his phone. Like, as soon as that second bomb came out, he was just like,
I'm a Red Sox fan. I can't bet on them. They got fucking
Trusty. Red Sox look great. Yeah.
Dropped on them
Murdered today. 5 homers in an inning.
Yeah.
And everybody hit one. Everybody on the Astros hit a home run today.
More than half the team in the first. More than half the team in the first inning, where it was, hit a fucking home run.
Yeah.
No, it was
Eovaldi.
Eovaldi was just like, he's giving up jab by the third or fourth one. He's like, holy fuck.
To me,
Justin, thanks for coming out, man. I just saw your thing. He said it's 5:15 where he's at, so he's got to head out. But of course, we can hop on a chat and talk football, man. Of course, I love that.
That's going to be my segue for heading out too. I got to get.
All right, well, hold on, Ragu. I got some stats for you, bro. I got some baseball for you.
Okay,
bro,
go ahead, man. Let's shoot.
Check it out.
Hit it.
Mets. The Mets are 12-1 off a loss this season.
They are.
Number 2, the Red Sox, after a win, are 3-11 on the season. Ooh. Twins, as a home favorite, is now 13-2 on the season as a home favorite. Astros versus left-hand starters are 11-2. Yankees and series openers are 10-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yankees and day games are 10-2 as well. Side note. And the last one I had was the Reds home and under is 11-4 now. So
I knew about the Reds and under.
Yeah, and then the White Sox over under is 9-24 and
better now the Red Sox. I mean,
but
the Reds.
You said the Astros have a what record against lefties?
11-2, left-hand pitching. Yep.
Because they hit 201 against left-handed pitching.
Yeah, the last week or two they've hit them better, but yeah, they were struggling
big time.
You know
yeah,
what?
All the the note I had was Astros do not hit lefties, although it's come up because before CMAC just said it was under 200, like it was like 180 something, like.
Sometimes they're still hitting 201.
They kind of get skewed a little bit, and that's probably one of those instances. We're
good. We're going to wrap up with you. We're going to wrap this bad boy up.
We're going to wrap up. Okay.
Yep, we're going to wrap up. We got a 10-point lead. Yep, 10 point. No, a little less than that. No, 7
real
point
quick,
lead.
Nikki. Anyone you want to throw out another bet? Everyone good for the night? I mean, there's not much going on, but
Abs to win tonight. That's what I need. What do you got? Anything?
No, I didn't know if you guys had anything. This Giants
Rockies,
Rockies.
right?
I was thinking Rockies, if they could get out of this, they're down 10-7, maybe taking them. I have to look that up though. Sorry. I don't know. I was just looking at some live looks.
Are they playing that at Coors, Connor?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's at Coors with that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's at Coors.
Shout out to Mikey too, because again, he was one saying that Giants are going to run it up no matter what, and the teams that are beating them are going to run up no matter what because of what's going on with that whole thing that happened. So, should have took the over tonight, but even like you said, it's at Coors Field. A lot of overs happen there.
Well, I tell you what, I think they were down 8-1, and now it's 10-7 too. So that's
they got that 5 spot. They did the other day against the Royals. They were down. They
really?
tied it 7-7, and then they lost.
What up, Top Set? Elio, man, right there. He's a man.
Thank God for double hitters, though, right?
Top Set, what up, bro?
Came by, supposed to join me right before he went to the creek, and yep, he's a man. Ooh. All right, let's wrap this bad boy up. Ragu, where can they reach you at? No. Oh, he didn't answer. Ragu, where can they reach you?
Oh yeah, they can reach me at. I'll give you my phone number. It's 352. No.
I'll do it. That dude, you just did it with the right area.
He doesn't take in calls on Sunday, guys.
I just gave you my area code, so figure it out. Anyways, at Big Ragu 62, and then I'm going to be on with Jimmy on Thursday for baseball. Jimmy the Bag Show Thursday.
Thursday it is. What time does that start?
That starts at 11 sharp, right?
Yeah.
11
Same
to 2.
time it always has.
However it rolls out.
Yeah.
Same time it always is. Put your notification on.
It's Jimmy, bro. We all been there. We all been there. Come on, let's be real.
Moose, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at Moose Money Bets. I'm going to say this probably every time I'm on this, anytime I'm available to talk about it. I love dialogue. My major, although it was a bullshit major, was communication. So I'm all about the communications. If you guys have a question, if you guys want to know what it is I'm thinking about, why I'm on something, do not hesitate to hit me up. I'm all about getting that knowledge out. I'm all about receiving knowledge. So if you have a thing that you think I might have overlooked, I'm not above just learning. I'm not above any of that. But you can find me on Twitter at Moose Money Bets.
Love that. LJ from H-Town.
Just cashed at Miami, sir.
There you go.
Man, let's go. For sure. But yeah, you can find me at LJ from H-Town, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Raw Words Podcast on YouTube, streaming right now. Like, subscribe, follow the content. Like I said, I put my bets up on Twitter. So just follow me, LJ from H-Town, my friends.
There you go, LJ.
I get the Houston one these days. Connor, Mickey, Mac.
Nailed it. Just check me out here, Pub Sports Radio, Connor Mac Picks on Twitter, and check me out tomorrow, PGA Prize Picks, 5 Eastern. Hopefully we win again in a couple weeks. Get our 2-pack rolling. I might have a little more. My threes haven't gone well, but the twos have won. So if you're on that, you're making money. Get there. Prize Picks. PGA Championship major, baby. Gotta get it. Golf. Let's go.
The majors. Let's fucking go. Gabby Cab, my man.
Oh man, like C-Mac said, Pub Sports Radio here, nightcap every Tuesday and Thursday. Shout out to Dutch. I think him and I are going to start doing a morning sesh show for anybody out there in the chat that's a stoner. We're going to start hopping on in the morning on Mondays and doing a little morning sesh show. But yeah, it's all Pub Sports Radio. That's through Pub Sports Radio. You know the deal. That's what it is. Pub Sports Radio. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys. We don't have shit without the chat. The best part of being out here, outside of hanging out with, Big Ragu, LJ, Moose Money, C-Mac, and Nick, it's you guys, man. It's you guys. Right. So we don't have anything without you.
Yep. And shout out the chat real quick. Mike G177, Jay Peasy, Tease with his WNBA knowledge, Justin, Dennis Trusty, Real Deal, the Grinder, Real Deal Prime. I didn't see you there, buddy.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the chat.
The Grinder. James Lil, everybody, David Gab, obviously in the chat as well. Paul Taylor, the Sailor, everybody, Tony, something, Julian, Ronnie Lofton, both Rons, by the way, both Rons. I know they introduced them as Ron, and everybody else that showed up tonight. Thank you guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. Find me at Mr. Fat Fist on Twitter. Okay. Oh, that's
real quick. Shout out to our guests, Nick. Hit him.
Yes.
Joe Madden, everyone that was on.
Joe Madden Sports on Twitter. Check her out. She was sweet enough to come on with us and bet some live stuff. So until next time, this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see you guys. PSR. Adios.
Peace.
Peace.